Gifted subs. Thank you so much. Everybody, please show some love to Abby down below in the chat for the 5 gifted subs. That is so incredibly kind of you. First of all, poor sisters. I hate that they have to live with someone like you.
Oh,
and then,
yeah,
like,
okay,
second
buddy.
of all, like, the claim that women are quote-unquote emotional and illogical when they're on their
Yes, they are
periods
more
is
emotional and
misogynistic.
illogical
But
in
it
that
is the
period of time,
case
yes.
that even if we just accept that your misogyny is true, it's not looking good for
Misogyny.
men.
You literally said the N-word.
And when I did say the N-word when I
You
was
said
14,
the
that was
N-word when you
racist.
were talking to me about misogyny and all this bullshit. You literally said the N-word.
Yeah, when I was younger,
You're
I
a
used racial...
racist. You call Trump a racist, but
Oh,
you've been
wait, that's
caught
something
saying the
good.
N-word 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't 2 years
2
ago.
years
I was
ago.
not
It
14.
was 2 years ago. I saw the slides, buddy.
No, you
years
didn't.
ago.
So you're lying. I could inform you if you want to be
All right, but
open-minded.
you do admit to saying the N-word, correct?
Yeah, no. So when I was younger, I used racial slurs, right? And I was probably a bit like you.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna put you on mute if I can't speak. Control yourself, okay?
All right. Proceed.
Yeah, great.
Proceed,
So yeah, when I
racist.
was 14,
Proceed, racist.
Thank you. So when I was 14, I did use racial slurs, and that's an undoubtable fact, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, right, I was able to change due to education, hold myself accountable, apologize, and I now advocate for that same change in others. But Republicans always self-dunk when they bring this up, and here's why. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that Trump's racist?
No, I think he's done more for the African American community than.
That's the thing. That's the thing. How can you say that Dean is racist for using racial slurs when he was 14, but Trump's not racist, even though he's denied housing opportunities to
Trump
black
say
people?
the N-word?
One moment, he literally did. He was accused of using the N-word on the set
Did
of
he?
Apprentice
Is there-
by
is
3
there-
producers. Let me finish. Trump denied housing applications to black people in 1973 because of the color of their skin. He was held accountable for this by the DOJ in the state of New York. Donald Trump called all black people lazy in 1991 and then affirmed that that's something that he said in 1997. Donald Trump called for the death penalty for the exonerated Central Park Five after they had been exonerated as early as 2021. It's also the case that he said migrants are poisoning the blood of the country and they are scum, which is a line directly from the Mein Kampf. He also called the Haitian migrants in Springfield. One moment. He called the Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio, illegal and that they're eating family pets and cats. However, it is the case that they're here through legal processes, and he knows it because he renewed them in 2017 when he was president, and now he has litigation held against him by Haitian nonprofits in Springfield for hate crimes, and then his VP admitted that it was a false dialogue. Liz, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. I do really appreciate you for the love, Liz. Everybody show some love to Liz down below in the chat. And then I'm not done yet. He perpetuated the birther myth of Barack Obama. He said because he's black, he was born in Kenya, therefore he be able to run for president, even though he has a birth certificate from Hawaii, which is descriptively racism. He literally wants to take away an opportunity for away from a black man because he's a black man. So just please explain to me how I'm.
They are just
Explain to me how I'm racist, but he's not.
Well, what do you? So you're asking me like, what has Trump done that's racist?
I just told you every single thing.
I couldn't hear you because you kept muting me and it was making my thing glitch.
No, muting you doesn't make so I can't hear you. It makes so I can.
No,
so,
but like it
so
was literally
it makes it so you can hear me. I can't hear you.
because it was messing up my Wi-Fi. I literally couldn't hear you.
Okay, well, I want you to be a real man. I want you to show me your impulse control. You're being really emotional in my life.
What did
Maybe
I
your
say?
testosterone
I
is
didn't
a little
say
bit too
anything.
high, and I'll go ahead and tell you exactly how Trump is racist.
All
So he
right,
denied
tell-
housing
tell me-
opportunities to black
tell-
people.
tell
Hey,
me-
hey, buddy. Hey, 5, 4, 3, good boy. I need you to continue being a good boy. 5, 4, 3, good boy.
Wait, hold up. Can I say one thing?
No.
Can I say one
Listen
thing?
to listen
All right,
to
fine. Go.
Dean.
Go.
No.
Just go.
Listen
Go.
to
I'm
Dean.
saying you can go.
See, your testosterone levels are too high. It's making you too
all right.
emotional, too erratic, and too spontaneous.
All right, racist.
So I'm still waiting for you to tell me.
Proceed.
So Donald Trump denied housing opportunities to black people because they're black. Said that Obama shouldn't be able to run for president because he's black, which must mean he was born in Africa. He said that Kamala Harris turned black, implying that she wasn't black prior. Called legal migrants illegal, and then has litigation held against him for hate crimes, literally. And he said that all black people are lazy in 1991. Are none of those things racist?
Well, you think Trump's racist, but don't you think Biden's racist too?
No, we're having a conversation about the fact that you called me
No,
racist. You said that Trump's not racist. Respond to the prompt. Don't pivot away to Biden. I'm going to go ahead and need you to respond directly to me right now.
All right.
Go ahead and respond. No, we're having a conversation about me and Trump.
So
it's
when did
Trump.
when did
So if
Trump,
I'm racist, why isn't
implement
Trump?
When did Trump implement the housing
No. We're not going to pivot to anything that you're bringing up right now. I want you to respond directly to my claims.
Yes,
because you
he
said
is.
when Dean used racial slurs when he was 14, even though he's changed, held himself accountable, apologized, become a better person years later, now he spreads the same education that helped me with others, I'm a racist. So is Donald Trump a racist? Because as far as I'm concerned, Donald Trump has never apologized. Donald Trump has never held himself accountable. Donald Trump has never tried to change his character. Donald Trump denies, and acts like he doesn't need to hold himself accountable because you, his supporter, doesn't hold him accountable. So please explain to me why a 20-year-old white boy on TikTok can hold himself to a higher degree of accountability than the man that you voted to be president of our country.
Well,
See how this argument always backfires for the Republican
I can't
that
even
manufactures fake outrage? You don't care about racism, or you want to vote
I'm
for
not even allowed to
Trump.
speak.
Kayla,
just
thank you for
shout,
$2 on
talking
Venmo.
about emotions.
Feel free to respond.
In 1950. That was 1950.
Squad. All right, so Trump was just under his presidency, the economy and everything was just factually
with
better.
Galaxy.
So when it comes just to pure action, he's done much more for the black community than Kamala and Biden did because under their presidency,
You're so
grocery
like
prices
low
were
IQ. Are we talking about what he did during his presidency? We're talking if he's
saying-
racist
no, no,
or
I'm
not,
saying-
and
I'm
how that
saying-
would relate to me.
I don't have everything that Trump said down on a notebook like you. I'm just explaining to you what Trump did to help the black community. That makes him less racist.
Name
He
one
helps
piece of
black people.
legislation that he pushed through Congress that helped the black community.
Name one piece of legislation. All right, so basically, when it wait, what did I say?
Gagged, silent. See what I mean?
right,
See,
all
like
right,
I don't know why you try this shit.
All right. I don't have.
I don't know why you try this shit
I don't
against
have
me. You
the
lose
legislation.
every time. No.
right, name
I'm
one
gonna
thing-
go ahead and make this very clear.
wait.
You
Give me one more chance.
lose
Give me one more chance.
every
Listen.
single
Listen.
time. You will never win this
Listen,
game
listen,
against
listen.
me.
Well, figuring out whether you're
Dakisha, I appreciate you for the $50 on Venmo. Everybody show Dakisha some love down below in the comment
wait,
section,
can
literally
I
right
say
now.
one-
I appreciate you so much for the love, Dakisha. Thank you so much. Everybody show some love to Dakisha for the $50 donation on Venmo. I really do appreciate you so much for the love. It means the world to me. Thank you so much, Dakisha. You are so incredibly kind. Everybody, please show some love down below. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next guest literally right now. I mean, look at what happens, guys. They lose the debate, so then they pivot to calling me racist, and then they get embarrassed some more, and then they pivot to talking about Trump's policy during his first presidency, and then they get silenced again. I'm the casino. You're the player. It's stacked. It's rigged against you. You will always lose. The casino always wins. But hello, JP. Do you think that men are superior to women?
Like physically, yes.
Okay. All right. How old are you?
I'm 33.
So when you say physically superior, do you just mean stronger on average?
Yes, yeah, just I'm stronger on average.
Yeah, men are stronger on average to women. I'm asking if you think that men are superior in a general sense to women.
Oh, I mean, I kind of misread your thing, but yeah, I was just thinking, what's he talking about?
So do you think that physical strength equates to superiority?
No.
Okay. All right. We're going to go to move on to our next guest. Everybody do just give us a minute to get our next guest, Ricky, up in the box, y'all. So everybody just do be patient. Make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen and sharing out this life with a handful of friends. What's up, Ricky? Do you think that men are superior to women?
Yeah,
And why is that?
because the world is dominated by men. All the world leaders are men.
25 cents on Venmo. Awesome. So a disproportionate amount of world leaders are white in consideration to their overall representation in the general populace. Does that mean that white people are superior to non-white people?
No,
Okay, so then it doesn't mean that men are superior.
but
to
we're
women.
talking about gender.
Yeah, you're saying over-representation
And-
of a class of people in leadership means that they're superior, right? And that's your argument insofar as why men are superior to women. But we could reframe that same logic in the context of race, and you think that it's not true, right? So if you don't
do you
think that
believe
white people
skin
are
color
superior
has,
to
like,
non-white
any-
people for that, we shouldn't say the same thing about gender.
But do you believe is a white man any different to a black man?
No, there's no relevant distinctions between a white guy and a black guy that's going to make
Like
the white
mentally,
guy superior to a
physically?
black guy. And we'd say the same thing about men and women. There's no relevant distinctions between men and women that make men superior to women, unless you could give them to me.
Give what?
The relevant differences between men and women that make men superior to women.
Yeah, men are more like emotionally calm in stressful situations. They're physically more dominant, so they could conquer the world.
I think that women have more emotional regulation than men because men commit 92% of violent crimes, 72% of self-unalivings, 83% of hard drug substance abuse is an unhealthy coping mechanism to deal with unprocessed emotions. Not to mention that women are literally evolutionarily predispositioned to deal with pain and stress better than men, meaning that they have a higher EQ and they're more likely to dictate their emotions with their actions with logic compared to emotion. Then about the second point of physical strength, what's the most superior species on Earth?
I don't know, but I think men are the most humans are the most superior species.
Okay, are there species physically stronger than humans?
No, but it's not even all about physical strength. It's like
It's
well,
not about it at all
Vladimir
because you just said
Putin.
that humans are the most superior species on Earth, but humans are definitely not the strongest species on Earth.
Yeah, and
right?
Vladimir
So obviously, physical
Putin-
strength is not going to equate to superiority, meaning that that is not a valid reason insofar as why you think men are superior to women.
Yeah, and Putin isn't physically strong, the physically most strongest Russian, but he is a man and he's the leader of the country. So
Great, thank you
That
for the
goes to show.
self-dunk. You just told me that men are superior to women because they're physically stronger on average, yet there's obviously no correlate between physical strength and superiority
yeah.
insofar as humans being the most superior species on Earth, or like your weird analogy to Putin.
yeah, and I'm trying to tell you that there's more to it. Is mentally there's a mental frame, right, where men want to dominate the world and women don't. Women are passive, men are aggressive.
Okay, so aggressiveness makes you superior?
Yeah,
Okay, so Hitler's like a super superior guy because he's one of the most aggressive humans that's ever walked the planet.
he's superior to most men. Yeah, he had the Nazi Party, one of the most powerful.
Yeah. So well, actually, could you think of like, could you name like any human that has ever been more aggressive than Hitler?
Well, aggressive in the sense of war.
Aggressive in any sense. He like his actions led to the direct death of 12 million people and then the indirect death of 110 million people. I don't think
Joseph
that's ever
Stalin?
No, not even Stalin. Not even Stalin killed more people.
He
Not
killed
even
like
Stalin
26
oppressed more
million people, didn't he?
No, the direct and indirect actions directly of Hitler led to the death of 132.
Maybe like Genghis Khan.
Okay, Genghis Khan. So would you say that Hitler's like probably like the second most superior human being that's ever walked the planet?
In terms of power, yeah.
Okay, so then superiority is not a good thing.
So, no, superiority is a good thing.
So you think that Hitler is good?
In terms of power, like if you're if Hitler's
Yeah. No,
better
like
leader-
I'm not gonna lie. Like literally, like at this point, right, bro, you got it. Okay, all right. If your qualification for male superiority puts Hitler at the top of the list, like
Yeah.
holy fuck. Wait, are you a Christian by chance?
no.
Angela, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Okay, would you say that Jesus Christ, right, is a very beta male because he was not aggressive at all?
What do you mean not aggressive? He was a
Christ
teacher.
he didn't have an aggressive bone in his body. So would you say that Hitler's more superior than Jesus Christ?
So wait, how did he go like against the establishment or something?
He didn't go against the establishment. Like Jesus, well, I mean, he did in like a historical sense, but that's irrelevant. He wasn't aggressive with it. Okay, Jesus Christ historically is like one of like the least aggressive like humans that has ever walked the planet. Whether you're a Christian or an atheist, he still has a massive impact on the world around us.
But what about
He
the
is because
Crusades?
He's not aggressive.
What about the
Because led by
Crusades?
Jesus Christ?
I mean, indirectly, kind of.
No, they were not led by Jesus Christ. They were led by people that followed Jesus Christ. So you could say
Okay,
that
so
the
if they-
people that
if-
follow Jesus Christ were aggressive, but Jesus himself is not.
So how were they aggressive if they followed Jesus and he wasn't aggressive?
Because they like misunderstood his teachings. I mean,
What did
like,
they misunderstand?
what's there to misunderstand? Oh, wait, are you making an argument that Jesus Christ was aggressive?
I mean, if all his followers are being aggressive, then how is the teachings he gave must have been aggressive by default?
No, give me one teaching from the Christian Bible that's aggressive. In the New Testament.
Isn't there like a bunch of wars and stuff like that?
Not in the New Testament, not in the Gospel from Jesus Christ.
No, but in the Old Testament, there's like wars on.
Yeah, but that's not Jesus Christ, it'd be God the Father. I'm talking about Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm pretty sure he goes into the temple at one point and he's like whipping people or something.
Oh, you're right.
He's
He,
whipping.
he throws a table in
He throws
in the
tables,
temple.
yeah. So isn't that sounds of aggressive?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that like most people walking the planet today have done something more aggressive than throwing a table, right? So would you say that like Jesus Christ is a beta male?
I mean, I would just say that he was aggressive in this. I mean, look at what he accomplished. Look at what he managed to accomplish. Like,
But he didn't accomplish it with aggressiveness. That's
no, but he did though.
absolutely false.
He wasn't passive, was he? He was speaking. He was like being out there. He was like that one guy there in front of all the Jewish people. Like I would say that's
Not
aggressive.
aggressively. What the define aggressiveness, Ricky? Are you actually believing this shit? Do you think that like
I mean, no,
spreading
but
a good word
you can't
through love and kindness is aggressiveness?
you can't convince 3-4 billion people about a religion without being aggressive to an extent.
I actually agree, right? But that's not
Exactly.
going to come from Jesus Christ. It's going to come from the people that perpetuated violence in the name.
No, but
of
in
Jesus Christ.
Christianity, it's literally all about Jesus.
Are white supremacists foundationally correct?
No, it is not correct, but it is true
then white
that
people
men
are-
are superior. Because
So are
they're-
white people superior or not?
I'm saying they're dominating social structures.
Answer
They're
my question.
dominating.
Is it true or false that white people are superior to black people?
So it is true that white people are superior to black people. I'm not saying it is moral. I'm not saying it should be like that. I'm saying it is the reality right now.
Moving on to the next guest. Everybody just give us a minute, y'all. That's the type of shit that gets a live taken down. Do you think that men are superior to women?
No.
Okay, all right. Moving on to the next guest. Republicans were not racist. Also, Republicans, white people are superior to black people. Republicans were not sexist. Also, Republicans, men are superior to women. You think men are superior to women? It looks like our send out on this live is heavily capped. It looks like we had a good send out last live, but it got taken down. So we are going to try it again. If you do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. I do appreciate you guys for the love. We are just going to go over the rules again, guys. Please, if you are in the guest request, make sure that you do think men are superior to women. We are just looking for debates. If that does not fit you, if you do not think that men are superior to women, if you're not a misogynist, please do not hop in the queue. Hello, Nails. Do you think that men are superior to women?
I'm so sorry, but no, but I love your content. Thank
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, once again, I do just want to put that out there. If you're like the last guest and you are a fan of the content and you do not think that men are superior to women, please do not join the guest request. What's up, Legacy? Do you think that men are superior to women?
Can I have your reiteration of what superiority means again?
Yeah, just having like a higher level of value or like being better at like general things like leadership, etc. More
Oh,
intelligent.
okay.
whatever.
For your specific, then I would say no. When looking up like the one girl who was also kind of having kind of bad words with it, when looking up definitions of it, there are like 3 separate definitions that it could come off of. Basing it off of those, yes, you could say yes, but based off
No
of
one
what you
defines
just said, then no.
superiority based upon social status or rank. No one does that.
No, not that. No, that's not what I meant. I meant because
So how do you define superiority? Like literally, like no one defines superiority like that. Like this is just like sophistry. So like what these people do is they'll define like superiority to basically say because men have more societal control and power that makes them superior, right? But like obviously not, right? Because once again, that would make white supremacists correct, and we all don't think they're correct.
So I
how do
understand.
you
Yeah, I
find
understand
superiority?
what you're more leading because I had looked up like I said, you look it up in more states. Look up the word superior definition based, and it says.
I can't hear you when you're on pause. I just want to know how you define superiority insofar as you classify men superior to women.
Sorry, I'm going back and forth based off of trying to read it to you or like read it based off of what on here. But it was saying superior in size or power. I would say based on, I want to say kind of like physical construct. Most of the time, yes, not 100%, because this question also can be based off of like kind of, I guess, how you want to say like percentages. I don't think that it's 100% leaning yes or no in my answer.
What?
Like, okay, how do I explain it? More or less in a sense of, If I'm gonna, here, never mind. I'm gonna keep on having to jump back and forth from trying to like read it off of this and then trying to read it to you. So it's just gonna make the live kind of fucked up. My fault.
No worries, bro. I do appreciate you for coming up. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, just do give us a minute. Let's go ahead and get our next guest up in the box, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Do you think that men are superior to women?
Oh no.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest, guys. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest has to say, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what we got, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Listen, hey, what's going on? Do you think that men are superior to women? I can hear you. I can. There's someone on the other end of that phone. Oh, there you are. Do you think that men are superior to women? Do we have a little bit of stage fright? This guy has stage fright. We're going to go to move on to our next guest. All right, let's go to see what we got up next, guys. Everybody just do give us a minute. We got Emma loaded up into the queue. Keep in mind. Hello, Emma. Do you think men are superior to women?
Yes.
Why?
Well, because since the beginning of time, men have led and women have followed.
I'm gonna need to lead you to some to some feminism. All right, Emma. Listen, here's the facts. So, do you think that men are natural leaders?
Yes.
And why is that? Like, what qualities do men possess that women don't possess that make men better at leading?
Well, as a woman, like women are more like emotional than men.
No, they're not. They're actually less emotional, with more emotional regulation than men. Who commits 92% of violent crimes, Emma?
Men?
Who commits 72% of self-unalivings, Emma?
I mean, that could be mixed.
No, it's men. Who commits 83% of hard drug substance abuse as an unhealthy coping mechanism to deal with unprocessed emotions, Emma?
Okay, men, but like just because
Who
men
like
commit
punches
more-
holes in walls and burns their house down and kills their family when their partner divorces them, Emma?
non-binary people?
Are you trolling?
No.
We're just gonna go and move on to our next guest. All right, everybody, just give us a minute. Let's go and see what our next guest has to say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry. That was like crazy. I'm not laughing at a joke. I'm just laughing because of how absurd that was. Like, what the fuck? Like, let her to say that. Like, what the fuck? Let her to say that. Like, why would she say that? Like, why? Like, that was so random. Why would she say that? Like usually, like, bigotry and prejudice is, like, prefaced. Like, I just don't know what led her to say that. What's up, Jared? Do you think that men are superior to women?
Physically, yes.
Yeah. So when you say physically superior, do you just mean stronger on average?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in like a general sense, do you think that men are superior to women? Because obviously they're stronger on average. I mean, do you think that they're superior because they're stronger on average?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's the most superior species on Earth.
Man.
Okay, well, men is not a species, silly. That would be a gender of a species. That'd be an Homo sapiens sapiens. So you think that humans are the most superior species on Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so who's stronger, gorillas or humans?
Humans.
No. Could you win an arm wrestling match against a gorilla, Jared?
Yeah, I would just shoot it with a gun.
Well, that's not physical strength, right? And women can shoot guns too, right? So, I mean, if force multipliers could add to one's physical strength to dictate superiority, women can shoot guns. So, how do we determine who's more superior?
Who created guns, men or women?
Who created guns? How can we possibly know? It's not like there was one person sitting alone in a room for like 3 years constructing the outline of a force multiplier that explodes gunpowder to shoot a projectile. Like, we don't know. We don't know, Jared. We have no clue. But what does it have to do with what we were just discussing? Okay, right? You said men are superior to women because they're physically stronger on average. If your logic were to follow, right, we would not expect humans to be the most superior species on Earth because they're not the physically strongest.
Well, that's where I stand, brother.
No, that's where you like fall in like I have no clue what's going on. It's like tiny brain, bro. Is this like the extent of your thought process? Is this real, bro? Like, I don't know. It's just like so like, I guess, puzzling that there's some men out there with just such a lack of like thought. Like, do you just like wake up like, what is it? Like, run us through your day-to-day routine.
Let's just run it back. Who is on average physically stronger, men or women?
Men.
So would that make men physically superior to women?
Yeah, when you say that physical superiority is just who's stronger at average, yeah. But like, I don't think
That's
that
all
physical
I'm
strength
saying.
would have it.
Yeah, that's all I'm
You
saying.
said that
is
men are.
physically,
I've already
there
explained
are
this
other
to you, though.
things. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
This isn't what you're describing, right? Because we already went over this. The first thing that you said when you came up here was men are physically superior to women, and we kind of just ran through how that just means that men are physically stronger on average. And then I like specifically asked you, right, physical quote unquote superiority aside, would you say that men are superior all things considered because of physical strength? And then that's a conversation that we had, and that's a conversation that you failed in. But I do have to kick you because we already got a flag. So for the 4,000 people in here, we like very unfortunately, like I know that this sucks. We have to do another restart on the stream. Like I don't know why, bro. We can't run this topic. So I've been really enjoying like debating the misogynists. So I'm thinking about either doing a topic on like why misogynists think men are better at leading than women. But I'm pretty sure like this statement, are men superior to women, that it just is like automatically flagged, and it gets like flagged for like hate speech and whatnot. Like, I mean, we already had a stream taken down. This one gets flagged a lot. Like TikTok is rough. TikTok is very, 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 very rough. Lady Tammy is down there like shit on me in the chat saying that I'm gonna restart because there's not a lot of people in here. Lady Tammy, I'm restarting because I'm getting flags. I will humble myself if you educate yourself. Okay. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, should we do a live debating people on like why they think men are better at leading than women, or should we do a live talking to people that voted for Trump? We haven't done a politic related live in a while. Which one? You tell me. Trump? Wow, there's actually a lot of people talking about Trump. Okay. I honestly, I didn't expect that reaction. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing like feminism every day. Trump? Okay. All right. You know what? How about we do a quick poll? Let's just see what the crowd thinks. End this poll. Do a quick poll. Give me a second. One of my mods started a poll here, chat. I just need to start one myself. But I don't know how to. Okay, here we go. Smiley face for Trump, sad face for feminism. All right, let's see what we get. Quite frankly, I'd be down to do a Trump life. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done one in a while. I haven't done one in a long time, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it looks like it's winning. I mean, I'm happy that we've been able to phase politics out. I think that's a great thing. I kind of like the idea of only doing like political oriented lives like once or twice a week. At this point, I think that's a good thing. But it may just be time to do it again. We haven't done one in a while. The 3.7 thousand people in here, go ahead and click on my account. I will be back in 10 seconds. Go like and watch my recent video that got shadow banned by TikTok. We're going to go ahead and continue to run it up, debating some Trump supporters. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I've been talking a lot recently about how this streaming has been getting a little bit much for me. Oh my God, this is totally fine when I have 4 shots of espresso in my tummy. So let's see who we got in the queue. We're going to go ahead and load up our first guest, Astronaut, and let's see what they have to say. But everybody, make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen. Hey, are you from Colorado?
Hello?
Oh, hi, how old are you?
No, I'm from the UK, actually.
Okay, sorry, I just saw I-90. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, wait, you're from the UK. You're not from here. We got to move on to the next guest. All right, let's go and see what our next guest, Joshua, has to say. You know what, dude? I think that we're going to go ahead and run the surrounded episode back. Fuck me debating one Trump supporter. We're just going to fill the panel, okay? Now, this may take a minute, so be patient, because for whatever reason, people will hop in the queue even though they're not here to debate. So we're just going to fill the fucking panel. Dude, holy shit. I have another shot and a half of of espresso sitting in front of me. I'm going to need some way to release that energy. So how about we just release that energy on like 7 Trump supporters? Hi, did you vote for Trump, James?
You're a pussy. How about that?
God, Jesus Christ, why are you angry? Tell me. I'm actually being serious. I want to talk to you. Why are
Because
you
you're a
angry?
clown that gets paid by the Democrats. You're a fucking joke.
Oh,
legit
Jesus
joke.
Christ. Why am I still getting paid after we lost the election?
Yeah, not
Make
no
that
more.
make
That's why
sense.
you're on here begging for tips.
Wait, begging for tips? If you mean by
Shut the
begging
fuck
for
up,
tips, I
queer
just have my Venmo.
fucking faggot.
Oh, and then he goes for the slurs. I do apologize for his slurs. I was going to let him like clack his 2 rocks in his empty brain together and engage in a conversation with him, and then he slurred, and that's not even worth our time. So I apologize for his use of slurs. We're just gonna move on. Morgan, I appreciate you for the Rosie. Hey Thomas, did you vote for Trump? And Thomas is automatically leaving. All right, we got to set some ground rules, ladies and gentlemen. For the 4,000 people in here, here's how this stream is going to go. Only be in the guest request if you voted for Trump. That's the only reason I want you in the queue. If you're in the queue because you have no brain and you just want to slur me like the last guy, save your time. I don't know. Go outside. Draw on some polka dot paper with some crayons. Make something for your mother, okay? But if you're a fan of mine, hang out in the chat, hang out in the Discord, don't hop in the queue. But let's just see who we got, because we went debates. Okay, if you voted for Trump, hop in the queue. Let's see who we got. Katie in the chat asked if I'm good, dude. I'm so good this morning. I'm just feeling good. Don't worry about me. What's up?
No,
Tom?
wait. Hey. Oh my god. Wait, before we start.
Dude, you're not from here. Moving on to our next guest. Let's see what we got in the queue, guys. Oh man, that tastes good. Hey, what's up, True? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, how old are you? You want to pause. Hi? Hello?
21.
21. Wait, what time is it?
7.
Why is there so many Brits in my stream? Like, dude, okay, go drink some tea, eat some crumpets and biscuits, okay? All right, like, listen, you're not from here. We're looking to debate people that voted for Trump. Like, dude, this is 1776 all over again, okay, guys? Listen, all right? Like, politely, I'm declaring my independence, okay, you guys? We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest. What's up, JJT? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, awesome. Also, wait, someone in the chat just said, can you stop? Okay, I'm pretty sure I really pissed off like the one British person in my chat. I'm sorry. There's unacceptable behavior. I'm so sorry. All right, buddy. So why did you vote for Trump?
I gotta ask you, what do you think you're doing here that's positive for people at this point?
Dude.
The rhetoric.
Come on, making fun of British people really brings Americans together. Am I right or am I right?
The rhetoric you guys have, the amount of fear you're putting into people that they're going to get their rights taken away, that if they're gay, that they're hated, that all these negative things. And Trump's already won, man. What are you doing that's positive right now that's going to help people going forward and not just make them more anxious and scared and nervous? How are you helping anybody by doing what you do right now?
Oh God, yes, it should make people anxious, scared, and nervous to know that they're proactively losing rights, and that's not a lie, dude. And last time Trump was president, he elected justices to the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade. Every woman and girl in America, all 170 million American of them, they lost their federal protections for access to abortion. If Harris was elected, she would have reinstituted those protections, and because Trump was elected, all of these women and girls lose out on it. 60 rape victims a day that are denied access to abortion in 12 states with total bans lose out on it. So that is true. Now, about hatred towards members of the LGBTQ+ community, it's already happening to an incredibly higher degree because they feel emboldened by Trump's bigotry. Go on Twitter, go on like the comment section of any gay liberal creator on the app. Just look at Christian nationalism and how they all believe that gay people literally deserve to be stoned to death, Leviticus 20:13, and how when Trump wants to put God and the Bible back in school, that will only lead to a higher level of Christian nationalism and a new level of emboldening for the homophobic Christians. Like, this is a fact, brother. You can't deny it. Billy, thank you for the subscription.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Have you heard about the things that your side likes to say and the things that they do to people that don't agree to them and how they actively try and destroy people's lives and come after them? And there are false allegations that are put out against people that don't align with your worldview. And I can't, you can't exactly say that your side
Bro,
is innocent
there's
here,
like
man.
there's
Especially
70
the whole
to 80
gay
million.
people thing, man.
One
Trying to
moment.
act like all Republicans hate gay people. That is something that I just have not found to be true
JJT, here's your fucking
whatsoever.
issue. Here's your issue.
Right, you gotta
Name
start cussing.
one
I know you
Democrat
get-
in the
you get antsy,
mainstream
you get
media
upset. Sorry,
that has
calm
said
down, buddy.
all Republicans hate gay people.
What was that?
Brits for D. I love you
Oh
guys.
shit! Hold on.
Name
I
one
gotta-
Democrat. No, don't leave. Name one
Hold
Democrat.
on. Are you
don't
able
leave.
to hold
Name
on for
one
a second?
Democrat.
I got
no, no.
hold on. I might have a customer walking. I got a business I run. Somebody might be coming in right now. I'm not sure.
Natalie, thank you for the $10
I'll be
on
back
Venmo
if you
saying
wait, buddy.
exclusively for Espresso. Happy Unhinged Dean is fun. I appreciate you for the love, Natalie. Watch this. Hey, customer. He's homophobic. He's a Trump supporter that hates gay people. He could hear me. He just went on pause. We can't hear him, but he could hear me. We're just going to leave it there. We're going to go to next guess. All right, let's see what we got. We're going to go to load up Kaysen into the live. Okay. Also, awesome. Everybody saying Brits for Dean. Okay, I love you guys. I love you guys. I actually love British people. Let me get that straight, okay?
Bitch, shut the fuck up. We do not care. Dumbass dyke.
Okay, I apologize for their use of slurs. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna move on. I apologize for that. Okay, all right. Hey, can I just ask something of all of the 5 IQ conservatives that hate me and want to talk shit? Just don't use slurs and you're fine. Come up here, talk shit all day long. Okay, it could be fun if you don't slur. It could be so fun if you don't slur. Okay. We could have some good back and forth conversation if you don't slur. Just don't use slurs. Be better. Thank you. Blaze, what's up? Hey, did you vote for Trump? Tabby, thank you for the little crown. All right, they're not here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream today. We've been live for 9 minutes and we haven't found one debate yet. We're gonna try to switch that up. Everybody, just do give us a minute. What's up, MWP? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, it's lagging. Give me 5 seconds. Back. It is unreal. We are so back, quite frankly. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got in the queue, ladies and gentlemen. Please, we do just want some debates. The lag should be gone, and we are so back. Guys, please, if you are in the queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. We're just looking for some conversations here today, everybody. We're having an issue getting them. The lag should be gone. Hello, Alex. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 20.
Awesome. Brody, did you vote for Trump? Very nice, Brody. Love Faith, did you vote for Trump? All right, Love Faith, unmute, bro. Unmute. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. All right, he's not here. Alex, why did you vote for Trump? Start us off.
I guess one of the biggest reasons that I voted for Trump was Trump's goals to help our border.
Yeah, but he
and help
has
immigration
goals. But does he have a
processes.
plan for the goals? What is the plan to help our immigration processes? Okay, his lag is too bad. Donnie, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18. What year were you born in?
12/23/05.
Okay. Hey, you see Mr. Hall in your profile picture there? Did you know that he's a Kamala Harris supporter?
I did know that.
Yeah, be like Dexter Lowbrow. So what time is it?
Time is 3:10 right now.
Yeah, what state are you in?
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Okay, and
I might have a twang on my accent. I apologize for that.
So when was election day in America?
November 5th. What kind of question is that? Is that a joke? Republicans don't know?
Yeah, no. I'm just making sure because there's a high potentiality that you're just from Ireland and you're not a U.S. citizen, but you passed the test. So why did you vote for Trump?
I think that he has better policies overall. I think that he'd be better for the economy. I think he'd be better for the war in Ukraine.
Let's start off with the first part about the economy. Name one of Trump's economic policies that you think will be good for America.
Tariffs.
Tariffs will be bad for America. They cause inflation and destroy American companies that are reliant on exports.
But then why did the Biden-Harris administration go along with the tariffs?
They made a bad decision, right? But those were isolated tariffs on some products from China. Trump right now is speaking about flat tariffs on all goods imported into our country. One is drastically worse than another.
But then the money that's used from those tariffs would go back into the workers, no?
No.
How? But that's the whole point.
Workers in other countries?
No, America.
Yeah, what do you mean? So the government is going to make money off of the tariffs and then put it back in the workers?
Yes. No, the workers.
Through what programs? I mean, that's revenue to the federal government. How is it going to go from revenue to the federal government into the hands of American workers? Wait, first of all, tell me what a tariff is. Define tariff.
A tariff is a tax on foreign imports.
And how is a tax on the foreign import, like the revenue generated off of the tariffs, going to go back into the hands of the workers?
Because it means that Americans have to get their sources from American sources rather than external.
Oh, okay. You're saying like, I thought you were literally talking about the money generated off of the tariff. So you're just saying it's going to reindustrialize the American economy. So yeah, but that's the issue, right? Because there's other ways that we could promote American manufacturing of goods that don't create the same inefficiencies that tariffs.
Could you list any ways? Just out of curiosity.
Raw investment into the industry. Okay, Biden and Harris did it with the Chips and Science Act. Trump did it with the Farm Bill, investing billions of dollars into American manufacturers to spur their development to make them more competitive in the market. Right? That's what we need to do to reindustrialize America, to create more jobs. Right? And like shift an American focus back to American producers. Tariffs do achieve that same end goal, yes. However, they have drastic inefficiencies, like high levels of inflation and destruction of U.S. exports.
Okay, you make a few good points. I'll give you that. But don't you think that Trump has better alliances when it comes to people like North Korea and Russia? I think we'd feel more safe as a place rather than, for example, the Biden giving Russia long-range missiles. I understand. I've seen your point before about it, but I just think that that's very dangerous, and we don't want to.
Does Russia scare you?
Russia isn't scaring me when we're under Trump, but I think he sees Biden as some sort of joke, and I don't trust him.
Do you think that Russia's a threat to our country?
Do I think that I think Russia imposes a threat to our country. I don't think as of right now they are.
Dude, Russia literally launched a full-scale invasion and raid on Ukraine. 3 years later, Ukraine is currently holding Russian land because they launched a counteroffensive and started reinvading their country. Okay? If Ukraine could handle Russia, Russia is no threat to the world's largest military by a factor of 10. Okay?
And you know what? You have a good point.
Destroyed Russia's economy. Ukraine destroyed the Russian ruble. Ukraine depleted Russia's military, all of Russia's military. And as soon as the war is over, the industrial war complex will fall in Russia and their GDP will collapse. Okay? If Ukraine can do that to Russia, Russia would never consider attacking a country like America.
Okay. You make a good point, but I think the only reason Ukraine is putting up a fight right now is due to the American long-range missiles, the Shadow missiles, which are being provided by the United Kingdom. And I think that that's the only thing giving them a wage right now. And also, Putin has lowered the threshold for nuclear use, and he's also being sent 12,000 troops to North Korea, which means North Korea and Russia, two countries which own nukes, are on the border right now of losing the plot, and America is the one getting involved, and we're going to be in the crosshairs.
We will never be in the crosshairs of Russia. If Ukraine can't be in the crosshairs of Russia and Ukraine can beat Russia, Ukraine will never touch us.
But they're only beating them because of our resources and weapons.
Sorry, how many resources and weapons of ours do they have? $120 billion worth. We spend $700 billion on our military every year, and Ukraine is beating Russia with $120 billion worth of equipment over 3 years. And that's not even like American trained troops with like cutting edge military grade technology. No, that's like $120 billion worth of technology that's like 10 years old. Like, it's absolutely the case that Russia will never touch America. It is literally so far off. If Ukraine can beat them with $120 billion worth of 10-year-old technology over 3 years, what will $700 billion being pumped into our military every single year do to them? Like, we are literally untouchable from a country like Russia, especially after they've had their forces depleted by Ukraine. Like, they went into Ukraine fresh. They hadn't been in a war or like launched an attack in years and years and years and years. They were probably planning this for so long, unbeknownst to us or Ukraine, and somehow they still are losing bad as shit. Now, like, are you saying that their military is fucking destroyed, absolutely depleted, they've lost land to Ukraine, and now they're going to turn around and try to touch us? It'll never happen.
Okay, you make a good point, but in my opinion, if Ukraine is beating Russia this much by this threshold, why is it needed for America to step in? Because Russia and North Korea Sorry?
Because of the Budapest Memorandum, we signed a contractual agreement with Ukraine in 1994 stating if they were to denuclearize and give up their nukes, then we'll defend them if they're invaded. When we're like giving them money and weapons and funding and whatnot, that's us just honoring a contractual agreement that we have with them from the 90s.
Damn, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't know that.
Not a lot of people do. I don't know why Democrats don't talk about it. Like, dude, if Democrats talked about that in the election cycle, like that would have like nullified like 25% of the Republican Party's like foreign affair arguments. Like
That could have been a factor that swayed my vote, to be fair. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, no one did. I don't know why. I have no clue why they didn't talk about it. But is there anything else you wanted to go over?
I'm trying to think. I know your thoughts on Trump's character, like his personal things. I don't think any of that is justifiable, but I think him as a political figure, I think that his bargains with other countries are just better than what the Biden has. Like, for example, people see America as some kind of joke. Because
No, that's literally Republican propaganda. Have we ever seen a clip of like G7 leaders laughing at Biden and Harris the same way that they laughed at Trump? Right? No, you're like, dude, in like Europe, the approval ratings for Biden and Harris are like above 80 to 90% in some countries. Like, we are no joke under Biden and Harris. If anything, other countries took us more seriously.
But I think those European countries are just being, like, the only sources they have is the mainstream media, and I think a lot of them are pro-Kamala Harris, and they are biased in some sources in that respect.
So which one is it? Do other countries laugh at us like they're a joke, or are they pro-Kamala Harris because their mainstream media like brainwashed them to be?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Which one is it? Do other like world leaders laugh at us, or do other nations respect us?
I just think they see someone like Joe Biden. I mean, have you seen the thing where he calls President Zelensky President Putin, and then the interview after, Zelensky says like, oh, you know, it was a mistake, but it seemed like he was forcing it to be okay because to stand good terms with America, but he felt offended at Biden's stupid mistake due to his
Biden's stupid mistake. Well, first of all, he doesn't have dementia. You are definitely not an MD. You're not like sufficiently educated to make that diagnosis. Second of all, it wasn't Biden that was running, it was Kamala Harris. And then third of all, that was a little whoopsie that probably introduced like some negativity to that relation. But what's worse, like mispronouncing Zelensky's name, or like being a 34-count felon and adjudicated rapist that tried to coup the country and rig the outcome of the 2020 election, disrespecting the American democracy and launching the biggest internal attack on it since the Civil War. Like, obviously, other foreign world leaders, apart from literal dictators, are going to have more respect for one over another, right? And I mean, that's the truth. Like, I mean, there's no way to get around it. Like,
I agree with you, and sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. As I've said, I don't agree with any of that character.
But that makes other foreign world leaders not like him. That makes other foreign world leaders literally laugh at him, not take pictures with him. Like, we have videos of like UN leaders in a council listening to a Trump speech, and then everybody starts laughing at him, and then Trump's like, that's not the reaction I expected. No one takes him seriously.
You have a good point, but I think it's just the exact same with Biden. I know you said it's Harris.
Play me a clip. You said it was the exact same. Play me a clip of UN leaders laughing at Biden.
I don't have any clips at my disposal.
Because it doesn't exist.
Harris
it's not
said,
the exact same, so you can't make that claim.
When asked about the Biden-Harris administration, Harris said, I wouldn't have done anything differently, meaning everything that Joe Biden done, she would have done. And Joe Biden made a lot of mistakes in his term, like in September of 2023, adding tariffs on Chinese imports. How is that defendable if you're against tariffs?
Okay, so once again, I've already told you that I disagree with tariffs, but if you think that tariffs are a mistake, how can you defend Trump when he wants to impose tariffs on all goods imported into the country?
I agree with tariffs, but you disagree with tariffs, but you're defending Biden when he put tariffs on.
Have you ever heard me defend Biden's tariffs?
You're defending Kamala Harris.
Oh my God, yeah, because I think that some isolated tariffs on China are going to be less detrimental to the American economy than flat tariffs on all goods imported into the country. Use your brain, goddammit. I could disagree with tariffs and still have a preference for one candidate over another because they want to tariff less overall, right? That's one of the comparative analyses that we make when we're determining who we want to run the country.
So do you think tariffs are completely negative for America?
Yes. I think that tariffs are completely negative because of the inefficiencies that they produce and the relevant alternatives that don't produce the same inefficiencies that achieve the same end goal.
Then I'm just struggling to wager why Joe Biden would do that.
Why would Trump do it? I don't know. Like a difference in opinion, directed by like some like bad thought process, or just like they hold on to like different economic models, or they have different values and etc. But like, why are you sitting here shitting on Joe Biden for imposing tariffs on China when it is the case that Donald Trump wants to impose tariffs on all goods imported into the country? Like, do you not understand like comparative analysis that I'm making in my head to justify still advocating for Kamala Harris while not liking tariffs? Because it's not only the case that Donald Trump wants to impose more tariffs, but then then he's also like a rapist, like that is sexualized little girls, supposed to about grabbing women by the P word, was convicted of 34 felonies, and then tried to coup the country and rig the outcome of an election. Advocates for tax policy that serves to the rich by taking from the poor. Like, I mean, like, let's be real here, man. Like, what is the argument you're making?
I don't think any of that's justifiable.
So then what do you defend? Why did you vote for Trump? Why do you think he'll be a better president than Kamala Harris would have been? Because right now, you haven't given me one argument.
And not in terms of his character, but if we look at his first presidency, I know that's not something that's meant to be compared, but can I just compare it? So I know he came into Obama's economy and he didn't make it better, but he matured it. And Joe Biden made the economy worse, and there was a lot of inflation in the last year. And so I'm thinking, who am I going to go by? This guy that matured the economy.
Wait, there's a lot
Obama.
of inflation in the last year?
In the last 4 years under Biden's administration. You cannot disagree that the economy's gotten worse. Why has it gotten worse when it didn't under Trump, but it has under Biden?
Yeah, for sure. Who walked into a pandemic?
We went into the pandemic in 2020. Biden was sworn into office January 5th, 2021. So why, during 2020, was there not as much inflation under Trump? But then as the COVID started phasing out, Biden was in.
Yeah, because inflation is delayed. Inflation was delayed, and that wasn't local to America. That happened in every country on the globe. It's like, this is such like an easy defensible position for me. I don't really feel like I need to use that many words. Like, the inflation happened in every country on the face of the planet, and it is the case that the U.S. actually had the quickest rebound from it. And just the cherry on top is that you wouldn't be able to direct me to one executive order or one policy that Biden and Harris influenced to get passed through Congress that caused that inflation. Like, I'm just so confident. Like, name it.
Well, September 2023.
Oh, so it was the tariffs on China that caused the inflation? Well, I mean,
yes.
Your standards stereotyping or demeaning statements? How did I? Okay, so I just got restricted from being visible on the FYP for stereotyping or demeaning statements. Oh, damn, that's for when I attacked British people. Damn. Okay, so there are isolated tariffs on washing machine and solar panels.
That's so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm just caught off guard by you getting. That's just stupid. Anyway, sorry.
Oh wait. So if it was the tariffs on China that caused inflation under Biden and Harris, and Trump had this same.
No, I wasn't saying what you were saying was stupid. I'm saying the TikTok thing. Anyway, you can ignore it. So, what was your question?
So you think that the tariffs that we imposed on China under Biden and Harris caused like a 9.1% rate of inflation? That's not true. There was isolated tariffs on 2 products, right? And then the tariffs were also present under Trump's admin when you were just praising him for his great economy. Stop being intellectually dishonest.
Okay. You make a lot of good points. I'm not going to disagree with you because I've already made my vote and that's not going to change. And whether I voted for him or not, he's sworn in now. Well, he's sworn in January.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to go over? I need a restart because I made fun of British people.
Well, you might see this as a waste of time, but I am a British citizen, but I do appreciate our debate.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I mean, you're pretty informed on American politics, so I don't care. You're good. That's fine. I mean, he was able to give me a exact city, exact time. He did his research. He gave me like the day of the election. I can't even be mad. All right. Yeah. He fell through the cracks and he passed the tests. And he was more educated than a lot of Americans are. So I don't care. You're good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to hit a restart because I made fun of British people and TikTok took that as stereotyping and demeaning statements. So where's my ukulele and my tears? Because I need to make an apology. Listen. I'm sorry for saying that all the British people watching the live right now drink tea and eat crumpets. I understand now that was something that I shouldn't have done, and that put shame on my brand. I'm supposed to be here to bring people together. And when I tear the fabric of this movement apart by accusing the British people of drinking tea and eating crumpets, I can't do it. And I'm sorry. And this is sincere. Okay. I'm having a silly, goofy time. Dude, TikTok's fucking us. I came on live so happy today, and then the first thing that happens is a ban from TikTok when everything is going fucking swimmingly, and then I restart, I get another flag, so then I have to restart again, and then I get suspended from the FYP for making fun of British people. I can't fucking do it, dude. This is rough. Today was supposed to be a good day, TikTok. Damn you. Okay. We're restarting because of the FYP restriction. It is what it is. Click on the account. I'm going to be back on live in like 10 seconds tops. Super duper easy. See you guys in 10 seconds. Ban fucking off the FYP shit is rough. And you guys can actually help me get pushed out onto the For You page by simply engaging with a live. That means double tapping. That means sharing with friends. That means spamming the comment section. All of these things will really help us get this live onto the For You page. All I want for Christmas is a really awesome live where I could debate Trump supporters and provide good entertainment and possibly some education to you guys without TikTok banning us or like restricting our push from the lives. That is all I want for Christmas. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. But without further ado, we are going to go ahead and just hop right back into the debates. So I just give us a minute. We got our first guest loading in. What's up, Jared? Did you vote for Trump? You know what I mean, buddy boy? Take yourself off of mute. Okay, well, he's like figuring his shit out because I actually do really want to talk to him. We're just gonna go ahead and start loading hella people into the live. Jared, you need to go off of mute there, buddy. We got Joshua loading in. We got Taco loading in. Taco, talk to me, man. Did you vote for Trump?
You damn right.
Yo.
Yeah, I think my connection's kind of bad right now.
Hey,
awesome.
boys.
Hey, so did everyone?
Nigger.
Literally, who is that?
Okay, hey.
Okay,
Dean,
wait.
before.
What? I apologize for the person spamming the N-word hard R. Okay. We literally too much is happening. We literally just started the stream. Okay. All right. Chat. I apologize for him spamming the N-word. Okay. Whoa, I'm sorry. Just mental reset. We're good. We're good. There was too much happening there. Okay, Taco, unmute the mic. Jesus Christ. Whoa, headache. Okay. All right, we're going to get back on track. I apologize for the use of slurs. Here we go. Taco, unmute your mic, man. Did you vote for Trump? All right, Taco's not here, so I guess we're going to go to move on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, just do give us a minute. What's going on? Alan, did you vote for Trump? Marky, did you vote for Trump?
Fuck no.
Dude, okay, all right, we need to go over the ground rules. Okay, all right, act as if the stream just started, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna forget about that. That was, okay, all right, here's the ground rules. So for everybody in here, welcome into the stream. Today we are going to be debating people that voted for Trump, and the reason that I do this is because I want to inspire better foundational beliefs in every single one of you, especially the people that voted for Trump, to hopefully make a better decision in the next 2 to 4 years. So, if you are in the queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. We will only be looking to debate the MAGA conservatives. If you did not vote for Trump, if you are a fan, if you are not here to debate, please do not join the queue. I cannot preface that enough. I want to clarify that I want to be confident that no matter who I click on, if they are in the guest request, they voted for Trump. So let's see if we could work together here to pull that goal off. We're going to go ahead and get our first guest up in the box. Please do make sure that if you're in the queue, you voted for Trump. What's up, Shiv? Did you vote for Trump?
How you doing, Dean? Yeah, I did vote for Trump.
You sure did. Phenomenal. You sure did. Awesome. So go ahead and start telling me why you voted for Trump while we try to get a couple more guests up.
So let me ask you a question. What are your voting issues for a president?
Character and policy, right? As they should be.
Right, but what policy specifically?
Well, I mean, I'm not a single issue voter, and I think it's weird to like
highest priority to lowest priority.
Highest priority is just what's the most impactful to as many people. Like it changes based upon like the election. It changes based upon the circumstances. In this election, for me, one of the highest priorities was women's rights and economy. Right, I believe those were the two most pressing issues. Right, because Trump was elected, Roe v. Wade will not be reinstituted, and 60 and 22 great victims per day will continue to be denied access to abortion. And then about the economy, because Kamala Harris was not elected, we're going to have regressive tax policy that disproportionately benefits rich people while negatively serving people that make less money because of Trump's tariffs that cause inflation.
Okay, so let's break it down. So would you say that women's rights were higher priority than the economy, or the economy was a higher priority than women's rights?
Yeah, I believe that access to abortion was more impactful to more people in a more serious way than the economy was.
Okay, so Trump's policy of bringing things back to the states' rights on abortions, not necessarily banning abortion federally, but bringing things to states' rights for women who are having unwanted pregnancies, which is, okay, so we're looking at 50% of the population of women, okay, and then the percent of women who are having unwanted pregnancies and then are not able to get those pregnancies in certain states because of a federal ban.
What the fuck are you saying, bro? Dude, just okay, make your argument.
No, because you said, your voting issues for a president is how impactful for a number of people, right? The president controls the lives of all of the people in America, right? So I would say that economy is a big one for me, and then foreign policy is the second biggest one. I think that, the abortion rights is definitely a sad thing, but in terms of how many people it's impacting, in the sense that, Trump...
Okay, yeah, you voted for Trump because of the economy. So what's one good economic policy of Trump that you like?
Well, no, I'm trying to, talk to you, right? I'm trying I'm trying to change your mind, not change my own mind. So, as far as these abortion rights go, Trump didn't do a ban on abortion. He didn't do a ban on it. He brought it down to states' rights. So where you're living in your state is going to be controlling the abortion. And that's Trump's policy, not the typical conservative policy of where they're pro-life and it's just bringing it to states' rights where you have a lot more influence in your local government than national government. So that's your biggest voting issue, right?
Yes, because we're sending the right to get an abortion back to the state and allowing the white men in Washington, D.C. to legislate on the access to health care of a woman's body has now resulted in 1 out of every 3 women in America not having access to elective abortions and 65,000 rape victims being denied access to abortion in 12 states with outright bans. I believe that this deserves to be federally protected, not just so we could ensure these basic fundamental human rights for all women and girls, not just to ensure the protection of rape victims, but also to mitigate bad outcomes. For instance, in areas with pro-life legislation, we see lower incomes on average, lower qualities of life on average, less education on average, less people working on average because unwanted children are being forced into unready households. And yes, chat, I did just spill my coffee and I'm fucking pissed about it. And Lovey, thank you for the $5 donation on Venmo to get another one. But go ahead.
Okay, so just out of the way, abortion rights were your biggest voting issue. Okay.
Yeah, like what's a more pressing issue than ensuring that 22 rape victims per day are not denied access to abortion? There's no more pressing issue in America.
I think I speak on behalf of all of the people that voted for Trump. I think that the fact that, we can't afford groceries is the biggest voting. I think it was the biggest voting issue. I think the second voting issue was
let's talk about the first
being
one.
on the brink of World War III.
Okay, we'll talk about the first one and then the second one because they're both pretty fun. Emma, thank you for the $5 on Venmo saying rip coffee, so real. But hey, I appreciate you for the $5. You just bought me another one. Okay, so MAGA, we can't afford groceries. I'm a single issue economic voter. We need to reduce inflation. Also MAGA, Donald Trump has great economic policy, even though his tariffs are going to cause more inflation and recess growth of our GDP compared to what it would have been under Kamala Harris. You understand, right, that inflation is going to be significantly worse under a Trump presidency compared to what would have been under a Kamala Harris presidency. Not only is his policy more expensive, right, for debt-related spending, when government overspending causes inflation, and even Elon Musk agrees with me, that's something he tweeted out a couple days ago, but then also he's going to pay for his tax policy that helped rich people by taking money from poor people through tariffs that are inflationary and regressively impact members of the low and the middle class the most.
Okay, so as far as this tariffs debate goes, first off, the economy, there's a lot more than just a single policy that's going to control pricing ultimately. But let's go into this tariffs thing. So you support no tariffs, correct?
Tariffs equal bad. No tariffs.
So you support globalization. Basically, we should produce things in China because things are cheaper there. so prices will be cheaper here, right?
No. So I like American manufacturing and the industrialization of America for a lot of reasons. They're typically like ethical concerns, right? But there's just better ways that we could industrialize America and protect American manufacturing outside of tariffs. The best alternative would be raw investment into the industry that sparks American manufacturing with raw capital. That's something Biden and Harris and Trump did. Seemingly, both sides of the aisles agree that this is something that we can do and is really good for our economy. But no one is really taking the initiative to do it on a larger scale, right?
So no one is taking the initiative. Okay, so how exactly do we incentivize domestication of industrialization when the labor prices in China, regardless of any raw materials, which they have access to the
Yeah, you're
same
saying
raw
it's so
materials,
low,
the same
like, no
technology.
matter what we do, if we don't impose tariffs, we'll still import from China. Then explain to me why, in accordance with the Chips and Science Act, we're going to be producing 20% of the global chip supply by 2030, taking manufacturing away from Taiwan with the low labor prices and with the low raw material prices. It is still attainable. And I understand that's crazy, but it's empirically true.
I mean, how do well, let me finish my argument right before you cut me off. So how do we incentivize producing things in America when we have to compete against sweatshop labor prices, which by not having tariffs, by increasing the price, by offsetting that sweatshop labor prices, you're essentially supporting sweatshops in China and slave labor.
I just answered your question by investing capital into the industries, and we know that this actually does.
You answered my question by talking about
China
chips,
and Taiwan because it is the case
which
that we've
is
already
mostly
done.
factory produced. I'm talking about most people when they buy computers, that's like a one or whatever. What chips go into those?
You think that manufacturing of chips in Taiwan doesn't take advantage and exploit human labor for like incredibly low living wages? No, they absolutely do. The suicide nets are outside of those factories.
It exploits it to a degree, yes, but not as much as more manually intensive, labor intensive things do, like average goods that we consume on a much more like frequent
So they
basis.
have isolated tariffs specifically on producers that take advantage of like slavery. Like literally put tariffs on the sweatshop on companies that produce labor with like human like slavery such as sweatshops.
Okay,
I agree with that. That's fine.
so now you do think we should put tariffs on some Chinese and some third world countries. You do think we should put tariffs?
I don't think that we could call other countries third world, but I'm completely fine with tariffs on like companies that produce products to an incredibly immoral degree that couldn't be offset in our domestic market through raw investment in our industries. But like that's an incredibly nuanced plan that is not going to be achieved by the right. They just want blanket tariffs on all goods imported into the country, which is going to have incredibly detrimental effects on our economy and incredibly detrimental effects on global trade. Is going to start trade wars, is going to increase global tensions, and is going to destroy American exports of our goods.
As opposed to the left who doesn't want to support tariffs at all whatsoever.
Wait, the Biden Harris administration
it's
actually
better
did
to
support
start with
tariffs
the
on China,
foundation
which
of a
is closer
plan
to
than
like
no
what
plan
you
at all.
agreed with.
Sorry, say that again.
No. The Biden and Harris administration actually did support tariffs on China. They supported more tariffs on China than I would have liked, but this would sufficiently meet your criteria of cracking down on people that exploit human labor. Just saying, like you described tariffs to be necessary for certain companies in China that exploit human labor. You understand that Harris and Biden's tariffs would have applied to those companies. It's the case that I still didn't support them because they're overreaching, but in accordance with the view that you've been proposing to me on this live, it would have perfectly fit the mold, right? And like absolutely, right, we should prefer tariffs on isolated products from China that is still detrimental to American consumers, right? More so than flat tariffs on all goods imported into our country.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but Biden and Harris supported the tariffs that Trump instituted, correct?
Yeah, on China, right? I don't support them. They did. That would have achieved your
Well, now hold
goal in
on. Do
cracking
you
down
support
further
tariffs or do you
on
not
moral
support
labor.
tariffs? Because now you're flip-flopping.
I'm not flip-flopping, you're just not following. I said I support isolated tariffs on specific companies that are producing goods with use of slave labor, essentially. However, the tariffs that we imposed on China under Biden and Harris and under Trump went far beyond that, imposing general tariffs on goods imported from the country to an incredibly high degree.
So
that's not me flip-flopping, that's just literally you not following. Pay more attention. Or just ask for clarification without jumping to an assumed conclusion that I'm flip-flopping.
Okay, so for clarification, what industries do you support tariffs on?
Any industry that would take advantage and exploit human labor that cannot be offset through an investment of raw capital in American producers that would increase like their market dominance. I wouldn't be able to name the specific industries to you, but I could give you the classifications of the industries that I would support tariffs on, right?
Okay,
But once
go ahead.
again, my main point is something that you haven't been hearing, right? It's the fact that Biden and Harris did support some tariffs on China. You've only been able to make an argument that some tariffs on some companies in China are good, right? So why don't you support their tariff plan over Trump's tariff plan, which is tariffs on all goods imported into a country from all countries?
Okay, give me the classifications.
Bro, dude, you want to continue to speak about what I'd hypothetically support insofar, right, is tariffs on goods imported from China? I feel like I've given you the general classification sufficient for me to explain my position, and like further explanation from me will just further detract from the argument insofar as which presidential candidacy had better like foreign policy. Like, well, I'm like trying to give you an argument here why you should have liked the tariffs from Biden and Harris more than Trump, and it seems to fit perfectly with your arguments that you've given me so far, but instead of responding to that, you just want to further dig down into what I believe. And I feel like I've already done that. My classifications, insofar as when I would support tariffs on other countries, they have to meet two criteria. The first criteria that they have to meet is the exploitation of human labor, and the second criteria that they have to meet is that this couldn't be offset given further investment of raw capital into American manufacturers to dominate the industry, right? Those are my two criteria, but that's completely separate from the conversation that we should be having, which is what presidential candidacy offered better foreign policy on tariffs, right? And that's undisputably like Harris's candidacy, and you'd have to concede here because you've only been able to give me an argument for why you support tariffs on some products from China, which is exactly what Harris was going to do. That's exactly what had been done under Biden and Harris. Meanwhile, Trump, on the other hand, way off in left field, wanted to impose tariffs on all goods imported into our country.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying. You know, the blanket tariff idea, not the best idea, but some tariffs from Trump that Biden and Harris also supported were good, right? All right, so let's.
But that's your position. So Biden-Harris tariff position good, Trump tariff position bad. You should have voted for Biden and Harris because you like their tariff position more. Like literally, you just described why Biden and Harris blew Trump out of the water insofar as assumed policy for the 2024 candidacy for the presidency.
Products manufactured in China necessarily exploit slave labor. And that's what drives the prices down. And that's why we manufacture in China. Do you think otherwise we would spend all that money on shipping to bring it to America if there wasn't something that was driving that price down, which is slave labor getting paid 12 cents an hour or less, maybe a bag of rice a month? Okay, so let's move on with that because we're losing the chat, right? So next, there goes more into economic policy than tariffs, right? So
do you mind if I ask you a question now, since you want to move on and you won't listen to my arguments and you won't respond to them? I'm going to ask you a question now. Would you ever vote for someone that's attempted to, or wait, would you ever vote for a rapist?
Would I ever vote for a rapist? That is a loaded question.
Yeah, because Trump's a rapist. So would you ever vote for a rapist?
And I think that's incredibly nuanced. I mean, you know, we don't know. First off, there's a lot more that goes into presidency than just, you know, what you're doing. A man can change as well. You know, we're not all set in our ways and, you know, making.
So the answer is yeah. Would you ever vote for a child rapist?
Winston Churchill was a womanizer, was an awful person. There was a lot of great leaders throughout the world that did awful things. So would you ever vote for a child rapist? Would I ever? Okay, that's actually a good question because, you know, the left, the people, you know, most of those people were on stage for Kamala were people. The Venn diagram of people who were on stage for Kamala and the people who are at Diddy parties and Epstein parties is basically a circle. Like,
yeah, so like literally,
that's
you're going to
the
be
party
talking
of
about
pedophilia.
People, you're going to be talking about people like Beyonce, right? When it is the case that they've beat the allegations, they're going to charge you with defamation.
Jennifer Lopez?
One moment.
You mean Diddy's ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, so this is conspiracy theory online where you're drawing loose conclusions that they were involved with P3 Meanwhile, Donald Trump appointed Matt Gaetz, who literally raped a 17-year-old girl twice. And you're going to sit over here and say that it's a left. It's a party of pedophilia.
I don't.
And then do you know MGT, Marjorie Taylor Greene? She said, right, if she were to air out everything about all the Republicans in the Senate and in the House, just like Matt Gaetz raping the 17-year-old twice, that the Democrats would have a super majority. What this tells us is that Marjorie Taylor Greene, right, someone serving on the subcommittee, right, of the DOGE under Trump, appointed by Elon Musk, thinks that the right is the party of pedophilia. Did you know that? That's crazy, right?
Okay, first off, what other kind of conclusions are we going to draw about a shadow organization that specifically has access, dominant access over mainstream media? There's no other theory that you can draw. There's no other conclusions that you can draw that aren't widespread, because the people who do spread those theories or spread any evidence of those theories are literally
these words. I just want to let you know,
to commit suicide with two shots in the back of the head.
I just want to let you know, this word garbage doesn't make sense to anyone. Like the point is, you're giving me a conspiracy theory. I'm giving you facts. He appointed Matt Gaetz. We have the check where he paid $750 to a 17-year-old to stay quiet about the fact that he had engaged in intercourse with a minor. Right? We have the facts. We have MGT. Someone pointed to a subcommittee by Elon Musk, Trump, and Vivek Ramaswamy that's been a staple of the Republican Party in Congress for the last 15 years, coming out and saying that if she were to air out all of the allegations against Republicans in office, that the Democrats would have a super majority. It's absolutely undeniable that if you want to make a loose association and be defamatory and say that one party is a party of pedophilia, it's going to be the right. But see, I'm
sorry,
and how is that not a conspiracy theory?
How is that not an unfounded conspiracy theory?
Because it was proved in an ethics report by the House committee.
So it was proved in an ethics report that these politicians are committing pedophilic crimes.
Yes, Matt Gaetz, absolutely. You could look at the check where he paid
Matt Gaetz for sure. We know that, but you said supermajority, right?
Oh,
so
that's what MGT said. That's someone coming from their own side of the aisle, so we know that there's not a bias that exists there. Right? There's going to be much stronger reason to believe that if we want to talk about child rapists, we need to be looking at the right, not the left, right? But once again, I'll be the bigger guy. I'll take the step and I'll say, how about we don't politicize pedophilia and child rape, and we stop trying to demonize people on the other side of the aisle through a drastic generalization to paint one half of America to all be pedophiles, and we rather, right, be more constructive with it and crack down on the individual people doing this regardless of their political affiliation. Just saying.
Okay, you're literally the one that brought this up.
No, you did. You said that the left is the party of P3DOs. All right, I had to remove you because you got a flag. We're going to move on to our next guest. I would like to put it out there. If you do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal, they are in my bio. You guys, I get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms, and I do appreciate you all so much for the espresso fun. Earlier, you guys were all spamming the same thing in the chat. I love you guys. Dude, I have the best community ever. You guys are great. I just wanted to put that out there. You guys are awesome. We're going to move on to our next guest. You guys, make sure if you are in the queue that you did vote for Trump. We're just looking for some debates. We got our next guests loading up into the box as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like our live is no longer setting up for the day. I wish I could tell you why we are seriously shadow banned, and I hate it, but it is what it is. So we're just going to deal with it and push through. What's up, Luis? Did you vote for Trump?
Yo, I'm so sorry, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I didn't join in. My bad.
You're good. What's up, Angel? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, Angel's driving. Colton, thank you for the $5 donation on Venmo. Thank you so much, Colton. You are freaking awesome. Everybody show some love to Colton down below in the chat. We love you here, Colton. W's for Colton. We surprisingly don't really have that many guest requests. We have 24 guest requests. What that tells me is that the live is incredibly shadow banned. I don't even know if we're going to be able to continue to do debates for much longer because the guest requests will run up. What's up, Teddy Bear? Did you vote for Trump?
No.
All right. Then please don't join the queue in the future, but you're all good for now. What's up, Vamp? Did you vote for Trump?
No, but I have one thing to say.
All right. Please don't join the queue in the future. You're all good for now, though. Casey, thank you for the $5 on Venmo for the espresso fun. Thank you so much for the love. I do really appreciate you so much. We're only looking for people that did vote for Trump, y'all. We're only looking for people that did vote for Trump. Go on my backup. Brielle, dude, that's a good idea because that account sends out, dude. I was up to 6K just playing piano on it the other day. This spam account has pushed, dude. Crazy. We're going to get our next guest up in here right now, y'all. The spam account is pushed. That's so real. What's up, Ken? Did you vote for Trump?
My name is Jane.
And your child. What's up, MWP? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
You did? All right. Why is that?
Because I'm figuring.
What?
Hello?
Why did you vote for Trump?
I say economy.
Can you repeat that?
Can you hear me?
Your mic is a little bit laggy, so we're just going to move on. All right, everybody, do just kind of give us a minute. I do apologize that it's taken a while to find a guess. This is crazy, y'all. This is craziness. What's up, Ansel? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. Can you hear me?
All right, I sure can. Annette, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
I said Annette.
Oh,
Annette.
sorry.
Annette, did you vote for Trump? Annette's not here. So, Ansel, why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump over foreign policy as far as respect with the countries that we have the most political conflict with. In the Middle East, I worry a lot about countries that do not respect women having the ability to respect a woman in the presidential chair of office.
Sammy, thank you for the galaxy. I appreciate you for the love in Holland. Thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. I appreciate you. Here's the issue. Is there anti-black racism on the global stage?
It depends on the regions of Asia and overall where you're looking at.
But generally, we do see anti-black racism more so than anti-white racism, right?
Yes, overall.
So
I think a lot
overall,
of it
people are
comes down
going
to
to be
national
more likely
identity.
to respect a white leader than a black leader. So do you think that people shouldn't have voted for Obama in 2008 because he was black and people would have had less respect for him on the global stage?
No, I believe Obama was a very fitting candidate as he had political background, and I think that Trump's lack of political background is something that I wish was
You're
talked about
pivoting.
more.
Don't pivot, dude. You said that you didn't vote for Kamala Harris because she's a woman and some countries don't respect women. Well, some countries don't respect black people, but yet you wouldn't dare say that people shouldn't have voted for Obama in 2008. So you shouldn't dare say that people shouldn't vote for a woman just because she's a woman and other world leaders may not respect her. They would have been forced to respect her when she was standing in front of the world's largest military by a factor of 10, the world's most booming economy with the largest consumer base. Like, we on the fucking finish line. If people want to succeed in this world as a country, they have to have some damn respect for a president, and that's an unfortunate reality for misogynists. Okay, but Lily, thank you for the $20 donation on Venmo. I see you attached a message. We will read out your message there in just a moment, Lily. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. That is so incredibly kind of you. Thank you.
Okay, well, my question is, how do you see terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda and those that are hyper extremists that have no respect for women and live on these extremely irrational religious extreme views that women are property, respecting someone like Kamala Harris as the president of the U.S.?
Well, I don't
And
think you
her
understood
being-
what I just said. Like, they won't, but they're either going to be forced to cooperate or experience repercussions. And then it's also the case that for like extremist groups of Islam, right, that follow the Sharia law and have like certain interpretations similar to what we'd see within Al Qaeda, it's also the case that they hold those same views towards people that don't hold to Islam. Like you understand that, like there's
Yeah, I know.
traditional teachings within the Sharia law, none of them would respect someone that didn't hold to their same extremist view of Islam, which would include a white man that was president of our country. Just saying. And it's like once again we already went over the example about how there's anti-black racism on the global scale, but yet you wouldn't say that people shouldn't have voted for Obama in 2008 for that. And also, like, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Isn't that like a staple of like the American government? We don't negotiate with
didn't Joe
terrorists,
Biden,
so
though,
why would we need their respect?
with Kamala Harris?
What's that?
Did they not negotiate with terrorists and Putin over Brittany Griner? A country of Russia is one that we have never negotiated with in the past, and Joe Biden negotiated in giving them one of the largest weapons expenditors back to
I was
them.
referencing Al
where in
Qaeda.
the
That was like
WNBA
I was referencing Al Qaeda, which was the terrorist group that you directly mentioned before. You're now bringing up Russia. I don't think
Yes,
that the
'cause they-
state of Russia is a
We
terrorist.
view them as a terrorist group, and you said that we do not negotiate with terrorists, which Joe Biden did in his presidency.
We view the state
with
of Russia
Kamala
as a terrorist
Harris
group.
by his side.
We
Yes, we
view the
view
state of
the-
Russia as a terrorist group. Okay, then maybe we negotiate with some terrorists. So why did you vote for Trump? Do you have an actual argument, or do you just have misogyny?
It's not misogyny. I'm just saying that I don't believe countries in, especially the Middle East, don't have the respect for someone like her in presidency.
And what was the argument that I gave you 4 times in response that you haven't even addressed?
No, I addressed it. You just didn't listen.
What was my argument?
Your argument was that they would force it to
No,
respect.
my argument is that you'd also have to say that people shouldn't have voted for Obama in 2008 because of anti-black racism on the global scale.
That doesn't have to do with Kamala as far as Middle East conflict, though.
Dude, it's called an analogy, right, with conceptual relations, okay? You're right. It does not have to do with Kamala Harris with the Middle East. It's an analogy insofar as how there's also a higher level of disrespect for black people on the global scale, right? So it makes you more likely to respect a white leader than a black leader, which is the same argument that you're making now with more likely to respect a man than a woman. Do you not understand, like, the conceptual analogy?
No, I
Open your
understand.
ears,
what you're saying,
use
yeah.
your brain. So do you see how, like, that argument doesn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, would you say that people are more likely to respect an able-bodied president over a disabled person?
Yeah, I believe
So-
that people have more respect for someone that's
Judy,
more
thank you for the
able-bodied.
3 months sub. So you never vote for disabled vet?
No, I'd vote for them if they're able to coherently get across what they believe for and what they stand for. I think that people would.
And there you go.
There you go. For what?
You just disputed your own logic. You said that people have more respect for able-bodied people over disabled people, but yet you'd vote for a disabled person if you like what they stood for.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that if you have the ability to push an ideal and support it properly and give people a good amount of reason to support them, that it's okay. I think a fundamental flaw for Kamala was her inability to answer in press conferences correctly, which led to her downfall in the election.
Oh, I don't think that led to her downfall in the election. Like, you're right. I do believe that there's some points where she didn't answer questions in press conferences, her Fox News interview, etc. But that's something that we see to be true of all politicians, and we saw it to be more true of Trump compared to Kamala Harris. I mean, he straight up wouldn't give us an answer if he won 2020, what his plan for immigration was, what his plan for paying for his economic policy was. Alicia, thank you for the $10 on Venmo was. Sorry, thank you for the $10 on Venmo, Alicia. What his plan for healthcare was. I mean, what his plan for ending the Russian-Ukrainian conflict was, who he wanted to win the war, what his plan for the Middle East is. He didn't really give us his plan for anything. Like, please tell me what his healthcare plan is. Tell me what his immigration plan is. Tell me what his plan is to pay for his economic policy. Tell me his plan for any of these things that apparently he communicated to the American people.
Reinforce border patrol to try and cut the influx down of mass illegal immigration through the southern border in states like Texas and Arizona and New Mexico.
So reinforcing border patrol.
He wants to put tariffs in, which I understand a lot of people disagree with.
Wait, one second.
I know
To touch on the first point that you made, Maggie, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. Everybody, show some love to Maggie down below. That wasn't his plan because he shot down that plan in Congress under Biden and Harris when he torpedoed the bipartisan border bill.
Trump's biggest thing with border is still wanting to shut it down and prevent illegal immigration.
Well, it's a goal, but what's the plan to get there? But we know that it's not reinforcing the border with more patrol because that's what the bipartisan border bill would have done that he torpedoed. Apparently, he doesn't like that idea.
He overall just wants to build a firm line similar to the wall that he proposed back in 2016 and worked throughout his first presidency on. It's the same thing that he plans
We
to
know
do
he doesn't
for
want the wall
2024.
either because the bipartisan border bill also included more funding to build more of the wall under Biden and Harris than what Trump ever built under his first term. And
The
once again, he
bipartisan
torpedoed
bill
it.
was vetoed under Trump not because of the wall, and there was other fundamental trade exhibits underneath that bill that he disagreed with, and is why he vetoed it.
The bipartisan border bill under Biden and Harris didn't include any trade agreements with other countries. It
It
included
went
border
against his
provisions and
removal
money
of
to other
NAFTA,
countries.
and he wanted to, which Trump is heavily against, and he removed NAFTA in his first presidency.
We're talking about the
which was
bipartisan
different.
border bill, Secure the Border Act of 2023. We're not talking about anything under Trump's term. What are you referencing? And it wasn't vetoed either. It wasn't vetoed by the president. It was torpedoed by Trump when he called Republican senators and lawmakers in the House and told them to shoot it down. And included more funding for border provisions, including for the wall.
Okay, my fault. And then I'm curious on your. So I know you're heavily
So
against
can you
the
tell me his
tariffs
plan for any of these things?
on the border.
Yeah.
I'll go over tariffs first if you'd rather that, since I know you're so heavily against them.
Well, I didn't even ask you about tariffs. I asked you for his plan on healthcare,
I know, but I
his
was
plan on
talking about the first
immigration, or his
before
plan
you
to
got
pay
off
for his
about the
economic
border.
policy. You're talking about tariffs when that didn't engage or respond to any of the three questions that I asked.
Yeah, because you cut me off before I finished my thought process when I was speaking about it.
No, you were speaking about tariffs in response to my three
I was
questions.
speaking
when
about
tariffs were
borders, and
concerned.
I was talking about his overall policy, and you cut me off.
Because I didn't ask you
You
about his
wanted to
overall
ask me about
policy.
the
I asked
border
you very
policy, and you
specifically
wanted-
what was his plan for immigration, his plan for healthcare, his plan to pay for his economic tax policy. right? What does tariffs have to do with either of those three things?
I want to dive into the tariffs because I know you've been very passionate about you talking about it today.
Sure, we could do that next, but after you answer like one of my questions. Like seriously, that's the only question that I've asked you the entire time you've been up here is what is his plan for these three things? Why don't you want to tell me? Is it because you don't know it? Is it because he doesn't have one?
I know he hasn't addressed his policy on it.
So
I know
immigration,
over on the border,
plan to pay for the tax policy, healthcare. What's the plan?
Okay, so you want to talk about the border policy and his policy over that, economics, and then what else before we go into tariffs?
Healthcare.
Healthcare, I know he's heavily against, which is why, and I understand that, I fundamentally don't agree with his position on healthcare. And
What's his position?
His vision is providing no federal aid and allowing for a base price as well as base support for healthcare, which I think fundamentally is messed up.
Wait, how do you know that? As far as I know, he hasn't announced any plan for healthcare.
He stated in debates and multiple times at his rallies that he's going to push the same healthcare policy he had in 2016.
He didn't push a healthcare policy in 2016.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did.
He's
He
been
removed
trying to
Obamacare and
construct
pushed
a
the
plan to
support of
replace the
healthcare.
ACA with since 2016. And we know he didn't push a healthcare plan in 2016 because we still have the ACA today.
No. In 2016, he removed Obamacare and peddled that healthcare needed to be covered by one's own means of.
He removed Obamacare?
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Under Trump, the removal of Obamacare happened.
No, he fucking didn't.
Yes, it did.
Oh my God! Wait, so do we just operate under the ACA today then? So we no longer have Obamacare. We just have the ACA, right?
Predominantly, now we are operating under ACA. Obamacare was removed under Trump, and I don't know if Joe Biden did anything to try and reinstill his policies.
The Obamacare is the ACA. Oh man, that's rough. That's rough,
Pardon me
dude.
for not knowing, but I'm not from this country, but I moved here when I was 7. Okay, I'm not a US citizen.
He
Pardon
did
me
it.
for not knowing that.
He never repealed and replaced the ACA. He's been saying that he wants to since he announced his first presidency in 2015. Another one bites the dust. Quite frankly, his T was clocked. That's right. That's right. His T was clocked, chat. That's right. I bet he's leaving. Okay. Yeah, we are going to try another debate on here. And then I'm thinking we're going to try to go to my backup account, see if it sends out. I know it was the other day. I mean, I guess we could try to stay on here, but it's just kind of shadow banned and it sucks. What's up, Tommy? Do you think that Trump's terrible?
Hell no.
You like him?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have joined the live.
Oh, Tommy. What the hell, dude? How
He's
could
gonna
you ever...
fix it. He's gonna fix the transgender problem. He's gonna fix it for good.
What is the transgender problem?
Are you sure you want me to answer that?
I do.
It's the problem that whenever you want to go like to the mall or something, or you want to go out in public, or you want to go for a walk with your girl or some shit, you see these big ass old white dudes dressed in a pink skirt and a beard and all this shit. Like that's a real life pedophile walking around. And Trump is gonna fix that. And Kamala would have supported that.
Okay, well, I mean,
You know what I'm
first,
saying?
so first, like, we need to touch
I
on
know
the
you know what I'm
fact that
saying.
generalizing trans women is quote unquote really big white. You just took a screenshot of the live, embarrassing for you. Classifying
No, this is gonna
trans
be embarrassing.
women as big white people with pink skirts on.
Man, they're men though.
that are
They're not trans
P3D
women.
That are P3DOs is like hyperbolic and false. Secondly, trans people aren't pedophiles. Okay? Matt Gaetz isn't trans, he's cis, he's a pedophile.
Bro said P3, yo.
MGT said. Right, that- Oh, Tommy, I'm so sorry. How many continents are there?
Fucking 7, bro. What?
Name them.
Australia, Asia, North America, South America, Africa, Europe. Fucking, that's it, bro.
That was 6. I may have a stutter, but at least I have a 3rd grade education. Just saying.
All right, bro. Well, I named them off the top of my head.
That's
bro.
crazy. That's crazy. What temperature in Fahrenheit does water freeze?
What? 32? Are you a moron?
What about Celsius?
Do you even know the answer to that?
Yeah. What temperature does water freeze in Celsius?
Bro, I live in fucking the USA, bro. We don't do Celsius.
0. I mean, I may have a stutter, but at least I have a 2nd grade education. What's 4
you
squared?
have a stutter. I'd rather have a 2nd grade education than a stutter, bro.
You don't have either. What is
you're
4
right,
squared?
I don't have a stutter.
What is 4 squared?
4 squared? Fucking your mother's pussy, nigga.
I know the white guy slurs. Okay, so I just want to point out this is like the typical Republican. Like that's what it is. That's what it is. That is seriously like what it is, chat. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Let's get into what our next guest does have to say. Like that is the archetype. But for the record, 4 squared is 16. Smooth brain. All right. Hey, what's going on, Joseph? Do you think that Trump is terrible?
Do I think Trump is terrible? I don't know him, so.
Oh, but did you vote for him?
No.
Oh, okay. Bye, Joseph.
Yeah, bye.
We're gonna. Joseph made it seem like I was the one doing something wrong. I wasn't supposed to be here. We're gonna move on to our next guest. What's up, Jackie? Did you vote for Trump? All right, Jackie automatically left. We're gonna move on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, dude, just give us a moment. We got our next guest loading up into the queue right now. What's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
No, sorry, didn't mean to join.
No worries, no worries. Hey, guys, if you want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. It looks like I'm going to be ending here pretty soon. We have 28 guest requests. We're just running through people. Very shadow banned, quite frankly. Very bad. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
Hello.
Mason, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
Why? Okay. Why did you vote for Trump?
Do you know Zizek?
No.
Okay, he's a Marxist professor. His reasoning was that when you put...
I'm asking you why you voted for Trump?
I used the same reasoning as he did. His reasoning was when you put someone in office who only wants to... Sorry if I sound shaky, I have social anxiety. When you put someone in office who only wants to put more money in the hands of the 1%, socialism becomes more popular, at least or more... I'm embarrassing myself. I didn't vote for Trump. I'm sorry.
Okay, Mason, I appreciate you for coming up. We're gonna move on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. We got Tate loading up into the live. Everybody, just do give us a minute, y'all. Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Everybody, just do give us a minute. Okay, they have me on the family 57-inch TV in the background there, so we're just gonna move on to Andrea. Plus, I think that was a fetus. All right, everybody, just do give us a minute. Hello, Andrea. Did you vote for Trump? Andrea! Oh, I scared Andrea away. My bad. That would be my fault, chat. That's me. That's my bad. Hello, Becca. Did you vote for Trump?
Oh my god, I did not mean to come in. I was trying to come in when Tommy came in because that was crazy, but
you're all good. We're gonna to move on to our next guest. All is good. All is swell. Moving on. Let's see who we got. We're going to go ahead and load up our next guest of the afternoon. Hi. Hello. Did you vote for Trump?
No, but I just want to say, bro, you're fucking iconic, bro. Love you.
I appreciate you. I will be iconic one day. That's the goal. Maybe it will happen. Not yet. I will be iconic one day. Maybe, hopefully. If everything goes to plan. All right, moving on. There's edits of you, bro? Oh my god. Do we need to talk about the edits? Do we need to talk about the edits while we're trying to get our next guest up in here to debate? Oh man, I've seen him. I've seen him. So I want to put it out there. My account is getting shadow banned by TikTok. Colin, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Colin. Everybody, please show some love to Colin in the chat.
Hello.
But you sound young. But y'all's accounts aren't getting shadow banned by TikTok. I've seen so many videos, like either like an edit of me, a video of my live, or even like this one lady who had a flag with a picture of me on it. And they're like outperforming my own content on my own account. Oh, dude, the flag, dude. The flag. You know, I actually saw that, and now I'm considering like making flags like that myself and signing them and selling them. Tell me that's not a good idea. Tell me that's not a good idea.
Oh.
What's up?
Shit. That's my bad.
Hey, did you vote for Trump?
I did not mean to join this. That's my bad.
No worries, no worries. Do it right now. Yes, please do. Yeah, that's a good idea. Should I do it? Dude, I could do it so incredibly easily. I could have the site up tonight. It would be like a pre-order, because what I'd have to do is I'd list them on the website, let pre-orders roll in over the weekend probably, or like to Black Friday. And then what I would have to end up doing is after all the pre-orders are in, I'd have to then go out and order the flags.
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow. You're off key. Fuck you. You almost had it. Get the fuck out of my live. You suck. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So then, yeah, I'd have to like order the flags to my place, sign them, and ship them out. So I could do that. I mean, I have the infrastructure to. I was in e-commerce for a while and did product management. I could do it. What's up, Mr. Man? Did you vote for Trump? For some reason, you sound just as intelligent. It's just as intelligent as like the average Trump supporter that comes up on my live. Guys, tell me if whatever that was is just as or more intelligent than Jared down here, but make that judgment later. Grace, thank you for the $1 on Venmo for the meow, 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 meow.
Dean, I think you're pretty terrible, if I'm being honest. I think you're worse than Trump.
My feelings are so hurt. So why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because he's going to make America great again.
So when was America great to begin with, before 2015?
I would say like I wasn't alive, so not in my lifetime. Definitely Reagan.
Oh, so America was pretty great when women couldn't report rape in marriage and gay people couldn't get married?
Oh, I mean, you would point out those specific points, but no, I mean, who has most of the credit card debt? Is it women or men?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, so.
What did that have to do with my question? I asked you the time period where
if women couldn't open bank accounts, then technically, like, there wouldn't be a disparity between men and women in debt. Women are in a lot more debt.
Women are in a lot more debt, therefore women shouldn't be able to open bank accounts?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I mean, first I'd like to make it clear, like, the lower your socioeconomic standards are on average, like, the more credit card debt you're likely to be in. And because men have a higher socioeconomic advantage over women, they'd be expected to have less credit card debt. And then secondly, obviously the Trump supporter is going to support taking away women's rights and then calling the liberal dean that's like, hey man, maybe we shouldn't shit on women. Terrible.
That's pretty convenient.
Like, I feel like your brain is just like wired back.
No, Dean, that's convenient.
I have a question. Do you do it for the shock value?
What do you mean?
Do you do it for the shock value?
Do what?
Like women shouldn't be able to open bank accounts.
No, I think that we should thank women. We should thank women for Trump getting elected. It was the women vote that simply made it happen. It wouldn't have been just for men. That's for sure.
So essentially, like, some portion of all demographics voted for Trump, and using your logic, all of those demographics would have been required to get.
Is there more women or men in America?
It's about 50-50. It's negligible.
Oh, it's like 55% women. And so we actually have to thank them a little bit more.
75% of something like 65 to 75% of men voted for Trump. And then a little bit over under half of women voted for Trump.
Where's that from?
That's from exit polling.
I would have to see it, but no, I think it was the woman's vote that saved it and actually clinched the election.
You
And
could
the
literally,
Latino.
you could literally say that for any demographic. Monet,
And
thank
the
you for
Latino
$4
vote,
and the
yeah.
20 cents of MO. Yeah, so why do you think
So
Trump
why
would be
don't you
better
talk
president than Kamala
about to
Harris?
your supporters
Jim, thank you for
why?
the superpower.
Why don't you talk about to your supporters why the Democrats lost? Simply because, what went wrong in your party?
Yeah, I mean, that conversation's important, but right now I'm just asking you why you think Trump will be a better president. So why did you vote for Trump? You said he's going to make America great again.
I mean, the guy
What's a
already has
policy that
experience
he's
in the
gonna use
White
to make
House.
America great?
Like the guy already has experience in the White House. So
Wait, in 2015, wasn't his whole shebang not having prior experience in the White House? But now it's a good thing. Not to mention that while he was in the White House, he didn't do a whole lot of good with
when
it.
our country's in shambles, then
Gina,
yeah, I
thank you for the
would say.
$1 and the 49 cents on PayPal. So what's
I
one
mean,
of his
like
good
our country's in
policies?
shambles. Like immigration's a really big thing for me. So, that's why, I supported Trump, I think, the most. There's things that Trump says that I don't like, I don't just
Jared, I'm going to
deride-
embarrass you.
I don't deride everything
Alex,
that
thank
Trump
you for the
says.
paper crane. Everybody, watch this. Jared is going to feel so embarrassed when he can't answer this question. Are you ready to feel embarrassed when you can't answer this question?
Okay, ask me a question that backs me into a corner. Go ahead.
What is Trump's policy plan for immigration?
Mass deportation.
That's a goal. What's a plan to achieve it?
What do you mean?
What is his policy-oriented plan to achieve a mass deportation?
Oh, Tom Holman's already came out and said what they're going to do. They're going to source this out locally, and basically they're going to be going essentially not like door to door, but like they already have an idea of where the most undocumented people are in every community, and they're simply going to go in, throw them in a truck, detain them, and send them back across the border.
So
Tom
who's
Holman
gonna
said
be
that
doing
in
the
his
detaining?
speech, and they're also going to declare war on the cartels. So that way, once they get back to Mexico, they don't have to fear for their lives anymore.
So who's going to be doing the detaining?
I would say it would probably be a mix of police,
So you're going to be drawing resources away
communications
from
with
local
ICE,
communities
things
to
like
return
that. Yeah.
undocumented migrants?
Say
Thank
again?
Thank you for the $7 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love. So the executive branch of our government is going to employ local police forces to draw resources away from crime in local communities and into like catching, detaining. and,
Yeah, you only
deporting
heard
undocumented
police. I
migrants.
said there's going to be other branches that they're going to be using.
Like who? Like what?
Like, yeah, it's going to be expensive, but do you know what?
Like what branches? I'm
You
just
know what
so
ICE
confused.
is?
Are they going to like deploy the National Guard? There's not nearly enough ICE agents to deport 10 million undocumented migrants.
Well, obviously, it's going to be a big project, but it's going to happen. Obviously, that's why you guys are so upset about it.
So we're gonna grow the size of the government, give them more power over our lives, and spend more money recklessly.
Say it again.
So we're gonna grow the size of the government, give the federal government more power and control over our day-to-day lives, and we're gonna spend more money recklessly to mass deport undocumented migrants. That's gonna draw $7 trillion from our GDP in the next 10 years.
Yeah,
This guy seems economically
I don't
illiterate.
care what it takes to get them going. Just get them gone. They don't belong here in the first place.
Oh, okay. Patience. Thank you for the $2 on Venmo. So, like these undocumented migrants. So, if someone like came to our southern border and they had like felonies, they were rapists, they called for termination of our constitution, tried to like coup the country in Reagan election, do you think that they should be rejected from coming into our country?
I think anyone who's undocumented should be stopped from coming into our country.
I'm talking about someone who's showing up to a legal port of entry with these qualifications. Should they be?
I have more of a right to break crime.
Brittany, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you.
I have more of a right to break the law in my country because I was born here than somebody who is not born here does.
Well, they didn't break the law in our country. This is someone who's showing up at our southern border. when
They're breaking the law by entering, dude. That's where you're wrong. What are you talking about? They're breaking the law by coming here undocumented.
Trying to come into our country through documented legal ports of entry is breaking the law?
But they're undocumented is the
Yes, thank you for
thing.
the $2 on PayPal. Well, then I don't think you heard my question. I'll repeat it. I understand that you may need me.
Yeah, then I'm obviously not talking about them. Am I? No, I'm talking about the people who are here undocumented.
And I'm asking you a question, and I'll ask
Okay,
you.
what is it? What's the question?
If someone showed up at a legal port of entry at our southern border and tried to come into our country with a background of 34 felonies, has raped a woman, has sexualized little kids, boasted about grabbing women by their vagina, tried to coup America and rig the outcome of a federal election, and had talked about terminating articles found in our Constitution, should they be denied entry into our country?
There's no relevance in that. Are they documented or no?
They are documented, and they're trying to come in through legal processes. Should they be rejected at the border? Christopher, thank you for the $5
You said they're
on
coming
PayPal.
in
I appreciate
legally,
you,
right?
Christopher.
Legally or illegally?
This would be someone trying to come in through a legal port of entry.
They're trying to come in legally. Okay, but they're not documented, right?
Wow, dude, you are not smart. They're
No, it's
trying
very
to-
simple. If you're
Brittany, thank you for the
There's only
$5
two
on
ways
Venmo.
to be
I
an
appreciate
American
you for the
citizen.
love.
There's only two ways to be an American citizen. You're either illegal or you're legal. You're supposed to be here or you're not.
One
Visa,
second. Let me
no
ask.
visa.
Let me one second. Simple-minded individual. Let me ask this question to the chat. Was the question that I asked Jared over here? Did it make sense, or am I not making any sense? Like, should I feel like the fucking shit that's coming out of my mouth is like nothing? No, it makes sense to everyone but him.
Everybody's saying check my videos. Yeah.
Like, give me a second. Jenna, thank you for the $2 on PayPal. Like, chat, what should I do in this scenario? Because I repeated the question like 4 different ways. It just literally doesn't make sense to Jared. It's like, what do we do here? Do I try to explain it again?
Yeah, no,
Like,
all the
I'll
videos
try.
do is call out Dean for being a P3DO. I mean,
What the fuck? You have videos calling me out for being a P3DO?
yeah, dude, have you seen? Yeah, I went undercover in your Discord server. Dude, the average age in there is like 13 to 15 years old.
You have to be at least
You have a bunch of
18.
children in there. Are you kidding me?
Jared, you have to be at least
And then you're coming at Trump for saying things that he said 20, 30 years ago? Bro, you're just as bad. You have a cult following of children and you tell them to go, to come check out your live every time you go live.
Hey, Jared, you have to be at least 18 to join my Discord. Not only is your age verified by Discord because it's set as an 18 plus server through the settings, but then we also verify it with every person that enters, and it has been that way for 6 months.
Okay, well, I mean, no, that's not true. That's not
Yes.
true. 'Cause I've
It
met
is.
people. I know. I've talked to people there in your voice channels, and I'm like, how old are you? They're like 14.
Yeah, it's
They're
'cause
playing
they're breaking the
Roblox.
rules.
What?
Yeah, that's them breaking the rules.
A majority of your Discord is that way, so a majority of your Discord is breaking the rules.
No, it's just not.
It is.
What's your evidence for this?
I say it is. I've been in there.
You've been in there. I'm in there every day, and you did a study where you conducted a
Yeah.
survey on most
I went
members
through
of my
every
Discord
voice
server.
channel, and all I hear is it's just a bunch of kids.
Rainy, thank you for the
I left
15.
'cause
One
it's
moment.
kinda gross,
Rainy,
but-
thank you so much for the $15 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Rainy. Everybody, please show some love to Rainy down below in the comment section right now for the $15 donation on Venmo. I do really appreciate you for that. Thank you, Rainy. Anyways.
Yeah, it's a bunch of kids, I left. It was gross. I shouldn't have been there, and I don't think that you should be. I don't think that you should be having that in your Discord. To be honest with you,
Well, I mean,
especially
like,
after the allegations of people that you and Parker both platformed. Where one of them was found waiting outside of a high school for a teen that he was talking to in a Discord group. The Baby Bop and that other dude. Yeah,
AJ.
Yeah, AJ. Yeah. So he's a P3.
Jared, I have a question. What happened when we figured that out about AJ?
Well, you guys still talk to them.
No, we don't.
Do you not follow them?
Yeah, no, we don't talk to AJ.
But you platformed him, and you didn't speak out about anything that.
Wait, one second. Hey, there's a couple people in this call. I just want to start off with Amira. How old are you?
19.
Yo, Assad, how old are you?
19.
Nice. Patty, how old are you?
Dean, I'm your mom.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even see her name. Yeah, she's 25. Yo, Ragnarok, how old are you?
It's Ragnarok.
Okay, well, sorry, buddy. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Yeah, they're all watching your fucking
22.
live.
Hey, yo, Cruz J. Barrios, how old are you?
3.
33. Nice. Wait,
They're
one
all
second.
watching your live.
Hey, Juliet, how old are you? One moment. Juliet, how old are you? Okay, someone has to turn my live off in the voice chat. Yo, Pops143. 22. She's 22. Okay, hey, Nancy with the Palestinian flags in your name, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, 24.
They're
nice.
all watching your live.
Wow.
This proves nothing.
Wait, but you said that I rated my live with children from my Discord server, and that's where all my viewers come from.
Yeah, there's a ton of children in your Discord server.
I'm not seeing any of them. Hey, I appreciate everyone for joining the VCN Discord. I'm leaving. We just wanted to use that as a counter argument. How about everyone in my Discord just comment your age in the general chat? Only on the Discord though, not in here. And Kate, thank you for the $1 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love. And Madison, thank you for the $3 on
You
Venmo.
think you're proving something, but I've seen with my own eyes that there's children in there.
I actually don't see any children. And once again, the reason why we don't see any children in my Discord is because it's age verified.
Okay, what process do you use to make it age verified?
Yeah, so we check the birth date associated with their Discord account. And then we also double check their birth date by verifying the one associated with their Discord account.
So you can't
with
put
what they
whatever
say in the chat.
birthday you want on your Discord account?
Sure, you could wiggle and finesse around it the same way you could get a fake ID to buy alcohol. But it's like 99% of the people buying alcohol over the age of 21, even though there's some people that fall through the cracks, sure. But does that mean that like it is implicitly ordained and accepted for like minors to be in a liquor store? No. The same way it's like there's no minors in my server, and if there are,
I'm just saying it's a cult following of children, essentially.
Yeah, that's just like an irrational take, like objectively irrational.
Like these people, like those people can't even vote. So like, what's the point?
Literally everybody in my Discord server can vote.
No.
Wait, I'm even getting the donos now. 1 second. Heaven, thank you for the $20 donation on Venmo. Let's go show some love to Heaven in the chat.
yeah.
Wait, Heaven says, I'm
Yeah,
24
Heather.
years old and I watch you every single day.
W. Heather. Oh my God.
Heaven, so her name's Heaven. Heaven is 24 years old.
W. Heaven. She probably doesn't believe in heaven though if she watches you. So that's kind of ironic.
So she's 24 years old and she donated me $20 just to tell me that.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of.
Wait, comment your age down below in the chat.
Probably doesn't
Comment your
believe in
age down
heaven
below
if
in
he
the
watches
chat.
you.
So, okay, Heaven is 24. Kimberly with a $25 donation on Venmo. Holy shit, show some love to Kimberly. Kimberly says I'm 40. Morgan with a $10 donation on Venmo saying I'm 25. Maze with a $28 donation on Venmo. Show some love to Maze. Maze says because I'm 28. Holy shit, thank you, Maze. So Maze is 28. Heather is 40. Kimberly's 40. Morgan was 25. Like, I mean, all of these people are adults, man. Casey, thank you for the $5 donation on Venmo saying I'm 38. So, I mean, what's your response to the allegation?
Would you debate me on a platform that's not TikTok?
Maggie, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. If you pay me $10,000, you're just not really worth
$10,000 to debate you?
Yeah, you're not really worth
That's
my time.
hilarious. That's
You're not-
hilarious.
You're not really worth my time. Like, you have my attention right now. Feel free to speak. Do or say whatever you want. I don't care.
I mean, you can obviously just talk.
Heidi, thank you for the $33 on Venmo for your age. Heidi's 33 and she watches me, and she just donated me $33.
This is
Amy,
hilarious.
thank you for the $5 on Venmo saying that I'm mom-aged. Yasar, thank you for the $5 on Venmo saying that I'm 29 and a voter in Florida. I love what you do. Thank you, Yasar. Thank you guys so much for the love on Venmo. You guys are so kind. Thank y'all. Show some
That's
love.
hilarious.
Susan with a $1. I'm 50. Guess is just weird. Pop off.
Yeah,
Susan.
see, I mean, you wouldn't be able to do that in an actual debate. That's why I don't like it.
Wait, you think the platform that I'm on will stop me from thanking my donors? You're sadly mistaken. Meg with the $5 on Venmo saying that I'm 19. Allie with the $2.22 saying that he's 22. Lily with a $15 on Venmo saying that I'm 20. And Cassie with a $10 saying that I'm 40. Brittany with a $5 saying that I'm 21. Joseph with a $5 saying that I'm 71 years old. Holy cow. Caden with a $2 saying that I'm 21. Joseph, once again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for the love. Tiffany with a fest cheers. Jessica with a $10 on Venmo saying that I'm a 41-year-old mom. Charles with a $10 on Venmo saying that I'm 40 as well. Christina with a $15 on Venmo saying that I'm 37. Carfrina with a $10 on PayPal saying that I'm 37. Kia with a $5 on Venmo saying that I'm 19. Case with a $1 saying that they're 32. It seems like we have people from all age groups, all demographics, and it just sounds like you're a little fucking weird, right? Because you want to infantilize these adults saying that they're 14 years old, and honestly, that's probably why you joined
No,
the
that
Discord
was
in the
their
first
words.
place. Iron,
That
thank
was
you for
their
the
words.
$5 on Venmo.
Why
I
would they be
appreciate
in
you for the
your
love.
group?
Wait, Jared. Wait, you're the one that says we shouldn't believe words that come out of people's mouths without evidence. Like, surely you don't believe E. Jean Carroll, right?
No, she's full of shit.
Angie, thank you for the $10 on PayPal saying that I'm 49. So if you don't believe E. Jean Carroll, why should I believe you?
Because I've been in there. I was physically there.
Well, I mean, no. You obviously don't have any evidence. You're full of shit. You make no sense. You're obviously just crazy, right? Like, let's face the facts.
No, how am I crazy?
No, because you're full of shit. You're obviously just saying that to like politically.
Okay, so can you
persecute
prove
me.
me that
You're
Eugene
full
Carroll
of
is telling the
shit.
truth since you want to compare me to her?
Yeah, no, for sure. She was telling the truth because she was able to prove that Donald Trump had raped her.
How was
through
she able to
preponderance of
prove it?
evidence submitted in court, not limited but including medical records from the 1990s indicating that this is something that had occurred, alongside consistency between the medical records, her testimony, and the testimony of 7 others, alongside disproving Trump's lies, such as the idea that they had never met, in which she presented an image of the two together. Kata, thank you for the $7 and the 77 cents on Venmo. W's for Kata in the chat. Or just a simple idea that he said that she wasn't his type, and that's why he never.
You got any
raped her.
scientific
with him
proof?
Then just with him then misconstruing a picture of her with a picture of his ex.
Any scientific proof?
The proof that I just provided to you proves that it occurred beyond a reasonable shadow of a doubt.
That's
Amber, thank you for the $10 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love, Amber. Shut up, buddy.
But
One
there's
second.
still doubt.
Be a good boy. Thank you so much.
There's
And
still doubt, though, Dean.
bro, be a good boy and make your point after I thank my donors. Madison, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Dave for the $5 on Venmo. Brenda with the $54 on PayPal. Holy shit. Everybody show some love to Brenda in the chat with the $54 saying, because I am 54. Brenda, you're the same
Crashing
age as my
out
dad.
hard, bro.
Be a good boy and wait your turn. W's for Brenda in the chat. And yo, Dark-Sided Ginger with the $50 on Venmo. Everybody show some love to Dark-Sided Ginger. You were my op yesterday, but my brethren today.
Did you
Thank
take
you
your
for the
Vyvanse
$50
today?
donation. Be a good boy. Wait. Everybody seriously show some love to Dark-Sided Ginger and Brenda and Cruz with a 23 cents. Stephanie, thank you so much for the $10 donation on Venmo, saying that you're 31. No kids are watching this. Thank you so much. Gianna with $1. Hannah with a $5. Grace with a $1. Holy shit. I appreciate you guys for the love. You guys are being so kind right now. Thank you.
Bro, you
Anyways,
need to take
go
your
ahead.
medicine, man. You're like out of control right now.
Oh my god, am I just too happy for you? You hate joy, you sick fuck? You see me over here being happy, smiling, laughing, expressing positive emotions because people are donating to me, and you're like, oh, you need to get back on your meds.
You just need to relax.
Auntie, thank you for the fest cheers. Thank you guys so much for the love. I do appreciate you guys for the donations. Ash, thank you for the $5 and the 55 cents to pay for the meds because I'm too happy. Thank you so much for the love. And Virginia, thank you for the $2 on Venmo saying
Why
that
does
you're
like
back to me.
everybody in this comment section have like 20 followers on their account? I don't get it.
Dark-Sided with the private jet. I appreciate you for the love, Dark-Sided. Holy shit. Everybody show some love to Dark. And Alice with the $24 on PayPal. Show some love to Alice and show some love to Dark down below in the comment section right now. Holy shit. Thank you guys for the love. Oh my god, you guys are great. Because
What's
they're old.
Kamala Harris's greatest accomplishment?
Oh man, I can't name any. Just kidding. I can name like 6. She
Okay,
passed
go
more
ahead.
tie-breaking votes in the Senate than any VP that we've had in American history.
No,
She helped
like,
influence
no,
some of the most
more
monumental.
tie-breaking votes.
She helped influence some of the most monumental legislation in modern U.S. history, such as the PACT Act that expanded access to VA healthcare benefits. Molly, thank you for the $8 on Venmo. Such as the Chips and Science Bill that's going to bring 20% of the global chip supply back to America in the next 6 years. Such as the Inflation Reduction Act, which was deficit reducing over 10 years while being the largest investment into renewable energy resources ever. Or the American Rescue Plan, the infrastructure bill. She has some big accomplishments. Now tell me, what's Trump's?
Oh yeah, Trump. I would say that he was the 45th president of the United States. Has been a successful businessman for a very long time. Was a known as very socially liberal his entire life. He'd been on, everybody from The View loved him. I mean, he's been a national treasure. He had a successful TV show that he turned down, continuing just so he could save our country. That's just
so let me make this clear.
and he's a hell of a golfer.
One of Kamala Harris's biggest accomplishments is the biggest investment into renewable energy resources ever while not draining any money out of her federal revenue. And then Trump's biggest accomplishment is golf and The Apprentice.
think you missed everything else that I said. He was elected the 45th president of the United States and the 47th president of the United States. So he is so he's been elected twice. Are those not good achievements? Is that more than, I think that's more than you've done, Dean.
Wait, if I told you that Kamala Harris's biggest achievement was being the 46th vice president of our country, would you laugh?
No, I would I would say no. Like I would give her props.
Okay, but I mean, what this just seems like to
No,
me
she would be the first woman president, which would be.
what it just seems like to me is that you're just a very like low IQ voter. Like obviously when you're asking me for biggest accomplishment, you're asking for very specific things, not like achievability of certain titles. Although like being the president is an accomplishment, we are having this conversation framed insofar as what they want to do for the American people. Right? And I'd say that Trump being president didn't do anything good for the American people.
The middle
only further regress income inequities.
$6,000 under his term.
And how did he cause that?
What do you mean? How did he cause that?
You heard me. How did he cause that?
It happened under his administration.
Oh, so if it happens under his admin, he caused it. So when the 14.8% record high level of unemployment happened at the end of his term in April of 2020, he caused
I would
it
say
too.
anything that you said that happened good under Biden's administration was just him.
No. You are not going to work yourself out of this slam
He
fucking dunk.
inherited Trump's economy.
Nah, you are not going to work out of this slam fucking dunk, buddy. You just said because it happened under his admin, he caused it. So, no. I'm Kobe Bryant, okay? All right, and guess what, right? You're the basketball hoop. Go ahead and respond directly. You said he caused it because it happened under his term. So because the highest level of unemployment in the last 100 years happened under Trump's term in April of 2020 at 14.8%, did he cause that too? Got it.
Say it again.
So you said because $6,000 being added to real median wages under Trump's term to the average middle-class American, and because it happened under his term, Donald Trump caused it. Well, would we say because the highest level of unemployment since the Great Depression at 14.8% in April of 2020 also happened under his term, that he caused that too?
No, I'll give you the same argument that you would give me for anything that happened under Trump's term in the first half, is that I would say that
I don't want like the argument. I just wanted a yes or no. So you said no. So explain to me how he
Biden
caused
inherited-
$6,000 to be added to real median wages because he was president while it happened, but he didn't cause the 14.8% rate of unemployment in the end of his term, even though he was president while it happened. That's not that logical, Jared. I think it's time that you go back to school, buddy. But don't worry.
pandemic.
I'll
You
be
keep
your teacher.
muting me. It's a pandemic.
Wait, didn't the pandemic also happen under his term? So in accordance with your logic, he also caused the pandemic?
Are you kidding me? Like Biden took over like not even 2 months later.
Well, I mean, actually, no, it started in 2020. Biden assumed office in 2021. So
2021, right? Yeah,
I would
exactly.
also
So
like to point
anything
out-
that good
But it
happened
happened.
under the Biden administration was inherited by
Follow
Trump.
your logic. Follow your logic. So you said
You should
that
be
if it
thanking
happened under his.
Trump.
Hey, Jared, I need you to follow your logic. You said if it happened under his term, he caused it. Did COVID happen under Trump?
Did it happen under him? There was an outbreak while he was in office.
So he caused it.
How did Trump cause it?
Because it happened under his term.
No, that's like a disaster. It's an outbreak. It's not something that so if 9/11, if that happened, was that whoever was in office, was that their
Lauren,
fault? Did
thank
they
you for
cause
the
it?
$5 on PayPal. You don't even know.
Based
who
on
was
your
in office. You
logic,
don't even
yeah.
know.
Based on your logic, yeah.
This guy's so fucking dumb. He actually just
Ebola,
gave
when did that happen?
This guy's so fucking dumb. He actually just gave a pretty good critique of his own logic. I'm gonna start using that. Dude, this guy's so stupid, ignorant, and mindless that he doesn't know that he just critiqued his own logic.
Yeah, who was in office when Ebola happened? Obama. So did that happen under Obama? Did he cause Ebola?
He's still going and he doesn't even see it yet. Buddy, Jared,
I'm asking you a question. Did Ebola, was that from Obama? I would say yes. Yeah, he caused it, right? Because you're saying everything that happens under a president was caused by them. No.
Jared?
You're just picking apart
Jared?
things I'm saying. And you're
So-
not, you're not looking at the whole picture. So
What was your reasoning that you used to explain how Trump caused $6,000 to be added to real wages?
Oh, I would say that stuff that he put into place. Yeah.
Oh, what did you say the first time,
He
Jared?
created jobs.
What did you say the first time, Jared?
You didn't ask me.
Yes, I did.
He created 7 million new jobs. I could say that would definitely play a part in it.
No. What was your answer the first time?
That he was in office. Yeah, Trump was in office. Gained 7 million.
Dude!
7 million.
This is a human being.
3.5% unemployment rate.
This is a human being. He doesn't see it. It's pretty funny. Yo, Jerome! Holy shit, Jerome with a $50 donation on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Jerome. Jerome says, thank you for what you do, making these idiots cry. Fuck yeah, Jerome, we're making these idiots cry. Everybody, please show some love to Jerome in the comment section for the $50 donation. I'm gonna put that towards a good use. I actually have a trip coming up for everything I'm doing online. I'm gonna put that $50 towards the plane ticket. I can't tell you guys yet because I don't know if it's for sure yet, but something really cool coming up. You guys are gonna be mind blown. You're gonna be like, holy shit, that's really cool. Santana, thank you for the $5 donation. Oh, I see that message. Also, yeah, earlier you said, you're saying that you wanted to expose me for being a pedophile? I want to talk about that more. So you think I'm a pedo?
Well, I just think the fact that you platform people who were doing things like that would
you're talking about AJ, right?
Make you think that it's okay. So I mean,
Nora, thank you for the $10 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love. Everybody, please show some love to Nora. And then you're talking about platform.
I mean, you supported somebody who was waiting for a girl outside of her high school to, come pick her up.
Yeah, you're talking about AJ. Dude, as soon as all that came out, I was like the first person to disavow him. And in fact, that's a big reason why me and Tashika aren't friends, was because I automatically started shitting on him, saying that this shit isn't defensible, and I disavowed him. Meanwhile, Tashika was still defending him. That was the first big crack in our friendship.
So why are you not working to get them canceled the same way that you're working to get Donald Trump canceled and people like him?
Dude, if you were actually to go to my announcement channel on Discord, I want to just read it off.
Well, they banned me from your server, so it doesn't matter. But
oh, good. So reading off an announcement in my server, I don't want to read it all. If you don't know who Tashika is, great, you're lucky. But if you are aware of who she is, I'd recommend to not engage with her content. She is not well. That's an announcement from November 17th. Just saying, I actually am.
What about AJ? Did you do the same thing for AJ?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see the announcement, so.
Oh, I actually put out a multi-paragraph announcement on AJ. In fact, I was on live when he was giving his side of the story, actively calling him a liar.
Can you show me the announcement?
You could scroll up and find it yourself, or pay me $10,000 and I'll show it to you. Right? We're going to go ahead and hop right back into the debates for the first 2.4 thousand of you guys hanging out with us in here today. Help me push out this live on the For You page by double tapping, by sharing, by spamming the comment section. And if you are a stupid idiot Trump supporter, hop in the queue. See, it's words like those that get me taken down. I need to watch it. Okay, I actually want you guys to do something for me. Every time I say something like stupid or idiot, or any very similar term, you guys know what I'm talking about. I want y'all to call me out on my bullshit, okay? I want you to let me know. I want everybody to start spamming L Dean, okay? I need more social pressures from you guys when I start using such harmful, hateful terminology. But we're gonna go ahead and just hop on to our first guest of the stream here tonight. So everybody, just do give us a minute. What's up, Matthew? Did you vote for Trump?
Right, basically, I'm from the UK.
Banished. Moving on. All right. I'm sorry. We are just looking for Trump supporters. That's my bad. Hello. Did you vote for Trump?
Hello?
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. And now, why?
Well, can I talk about the abortion?
I mean, sure. You could talk about abortion. I mean, I feel like that kind of factors into a big reason why I voted for Kamala Harris. I wanted to make sure that we were mandated to have at least 30 abortions per year per person. I thought that was a great policy of hers.
What I would like to say is, do you agree with the My Body, My Choice?
Gina, thank you for the $4 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love, Gina. That is Gina. Thank you, Gina. So I think that your body, your choice can apply to abortion because the fetus doesn't have any significant moral value, and I don't think there's any harm caused by an abortion. So
If
yeah,
you were
the
the
body, their
baby in
choice.
if you were the baby in the womb, would you want your mother to get an abortion?
Well, no, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Why
I thought you
not?
liked abortion.
Because you're implying that I could have wants, I could have desires, I could have needs. But when you
Why
ask the
wouldn't
question,
you want to get
you
a
mind if I
wait?
finish?
Why wouldn't you
I was
want
gonna
to
give
get?
you an answer, but you're not letting me. Can you calm
Okay,
down?
say it.
Yeah. So you're saying if you were the baby in the womb, would you want your mom to get an abortion? Well, sure. If I was a baby in the womb and I had a conscious experience and I could.
Oh, so you want to die, right? You want to die, right?
What? Say again.
You want to die?
You want to die? No, I was saying that I didn't want.
But
to.
that's
Can you let me
death.
finish,
That's death itself.
dude. I was
Little
saying that I
bro.
wouldn't want my mother to abort me. Can you let me finish? Thanks. Good boy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. So you're asking me if I was like a baby in my mother's womb, would I want her to abort me? No, I wouldn't want to abort me. If I had a conscious experience where I could desire and want things, no, I wouldn't. Nicole, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. But I mean, that's not much of an argument. That's like asking someone, oh, if you were a tree and a lumberjack was cutting you down, would you want them to rip into your bark and take you off of Mother Earth? It's just like,
Wait, what was the last thing? Can you say that again?
no, you heard me. Good boy.
Say that again. What?
You heard me.
Good boy.
only
I
works-
ought to
you
cook
don't-
you, little bro. I ought to cook you.
It only works if I actually do say it again.
Yeah, bro. You did say it. You did.
Chris,
You
thank you for the
you
$1
replied.
PayPal.
You replied to my comment. You replied to my comment. So good boy. Am I right?
No, you failed. You could only do the good.
Nah,
boy
little
comment.
bro. Nah, little bro.
Do you have an argument?
Yeah. Would you want to die? You said you want to die. That's crazy. You're really gonna want to die when you're inside of the womb.
This is rage bait.
You're basically saying.
I'll explain it again. So yeah, you're saying if like I was a fetus that had consciousness, would I desire to die? No, anything with consciousness would probably not desire to die. But that's the crux of the issue. The fetus can't deploy consciousness, right? They can't want.
Okay,
anything
let's say-
without the thymocortical connections that occur at about 20 through 24 weeks. And I actually think it's at that point that the fetus gains moral value and elective lethal abortions become immoral. Stop rage baiting, please.
There are people that do take abortions in 24 weeks, and literally. So, would you want to die in 24? Like, let's say you're in the womb for 24 weeks. You want to die? You can already think whether you want to die or not, right? You just said that. So, do you want to die?
If we want to get scientific about it, you can't like desire like complex things like death or life, but you just have like low level subjective experiences. But like if we just want to like follow the implication of your statement, the answer would be no. Okay, right? And that's why at that point I believe that we should protect the fetus from elective lethal abortions by making them illegal. I'm completely fine with that. In fact, I'd even classify it as murder. Yo, Matt, thank you for the raid, man. I hope that you're doing well. I got to text you back. Thank you, Matt. Everybody, please do show some love to Matt down below. But you did make a comment that we do see elective lethal abortions after that point. Can you like name a woman who's gotten an elective lethal abortion in like the third trimester?
No, but I know that they do. Literally. Wait, if you support it, then why don't they do it?
Oh my God, I just told you I don't.
If Kamala wants to wait, if Biden let abortion happen, why is nobody doing it? Right?
What policy did
You said you asked me for somebody who did it. You asked me for somebody who did it. You asked for somebody who did it, but literally nobody would do it under Biden's economy. I thought he was good, right? He wanted abortion, didn't he?
Dude, you're pretty stupid. I'm just gonna move on unless you have something.
Oh, you're gonna
to say.
move on because you're pussy. You're pussying out.
What the fuck is going on? Are you? Wait, I have a question. Are you being serious?
Yeah, little bro. Yeah, little bro.
What's 4 squared?
I'm not gonna tell you, little bro.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on. Let's just move on from the rage bait, dude. Do people like actually? I'm sorry. That was just funny. That was funny. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. That was really funny for me. Like I don't know. It's just like being like so stupid, and then like positioning yourself with that level of confidence in a debate. It's entertaining. It is. I even laugh. What's up, Mo? Did you vote for Trump? All right, Mo's not here. We're gonna move on to our next guest. Everybody, just do give us a minute. But like, he was like so dumb that I actually thought that he was rage baiting with intention. Like, I thought that like he was like meaningfully acting that way. What's up, William? Did you vote for Trump?
What did you say?
Did you vote for Trump?
No, I live in Sweden.
Oh, dude, W Sweden. We're gonna move on to our next guest. Let's go and get our next guest up with the box. Everybody, do just give us a minute. We got Ruben loading into the queue right now, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that we're double tapping. If you do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal, they are in my bio, y'all. I do appreciate everything.
What's up?
Love. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up, Dean?
What's going on, bro?
Yes, I did vote for Trump.
Oh, now why did you make such a bad decision?
Listen. America needs to be great again. Look, this past 4 years, all this Biden stuff that the country's been through shit.
Okay.
It's been going down. You feel what I'm saying?
Are you asking me? Okay, country's been going down
the country.
4 years. Okay, how did the Biden-Harris administration cause that?
I didn't say they caused it, but it just happened that way during their time.
Yeah.
During their time, because in 2000, when Trump was in office, the country was doing well. We can't blame it. We can't say who's and say hows, but the country has been good when Trump was first president. He gave us the 3 stimulus during Corona, and jobs was hiring. But during these past 4 years, a lot of things have been going wrong.
I hear you, man. The crux of your argument is an issue, that being that we could assume that anything that happens in the country is to blame on the sitting president. I would say the reason why we had a better economy under the first couple of years of Trump's term was because we saw a continuation of macroeconomic indicators from Obama's economy that he left office with. I wouldn't say that he passed any policy that made the economy better. I will say, though, he didn't pass any policy that destroyed the progress being made by Obama. So maybe I could give some credit to Trump there. But under Biden and Harris, they were more focused on rebounding us from COVID and the economic disparities onset by it. They didn't cause any of them. In fact, they fixed them. Like, we have a very good economy today because of their proactive administration for the average American. One thing I did want to ask you is, you said that he was going to make America great again. So when was America great to begin with?
I mean, America was great during his time. It was greater than these past 4 years, right?
Yeah, but he ran on MAGA in 2015 before his first term. So when was America great before 2015?
I would say during Bush time. During 2000s.
Early 2000s. So
when was Bush president? George Bush.
2000 through 2008, 2007.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think so. I think America was way better than now.
So when gay people couldn't get married, and we had Dick Cheney, the literal Satan, warmongering, war in the Middle East to generate profit for his company that he was a CEO of in the industrial military complex. And we had 9/11, and
I'm not saying 9/11. 9/11 was the only bad thing. That 9/11 was the only bad part. But other than that,
was war in Iraq bad?
Yes, it was.
What about the recession of 07, 08, right as Bush was leaving? What about?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm a specialist in all this. You're smarter than me. I'm not saying a specialist in all this, but all I know that the country was better back then than now. Do you agree with me with that?
I actually don't. Not under Bush. We could say it was better under Obama, though.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but so what is one policy that Trump's going to influence get passed through Congress that's going to be good for America?
I think the immigration thing, because all these people coming in is not a good idea.
And what's his policy for immigration? What's his plan?
I don't know exactly. I'm not in his mind, but I think he's going to deport a lot of people.
Yeah, but we don't really know how he's going to do that, but I have a strong inkling that he's not, because that's also something that Bush said and Trump said during his first term, and none of them ever did it because it's practically impossible. You'd have to mobilize tens of thousands of military
police and
organize infrastructure and spend maybe $500 billion. That's not going to ever pass through Congress. And then on top of that, it's back to the economy. What we should do is we should deport violent undocumented migrants. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but then that's fair. That's what I'm talking about. Really, I'm not talking about the good people. I'm talking about the violent ones. The people who coming over.
Yeah, but then for non-violent undocumented migrants, give them a pathway to residency or citizenship.
Yeah,
so they could.
Yeah, they should stay. Yeah, they're good.
Do you know that we actually
the non-violent?
We actually already deport violent undocumented migrants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Thank you for the $7 on PayPal. Say Gia, thank you for the $7 on PayPal. Because we could look at deportation rates and who ICE deports. We're deporting people that commit crimes. We're deporting people that are
I'm Haitian American. I don't think I told you that. I'm Haitian American, so I know a little bit about a corrupt country.
Dude, you were the target of one of Trump's smear campaigns.
Exactly. But look, I know what Haitians are.
How could you stand behind the guy who literally accused Haitian migrants of...
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you for a second?
After I say something. Donald Trump thinks you're in this country illegally. Did you know that? All the Haitian...
I know that.
Wait, and he also wants to deport you. That was something that he said that he wanted.
I said Haitian American. I'm Haitian American. I was born here.
Oh, okay. Were your parents?
My parents are not born here. I'm born here.
Are they still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom is.
Donald Trump wants to deport your mother.
No, my mom's citizen.
I know. He still wants to deport her. That was his thing. He was calling Haitian migrants from Haiti to America that came here legally illegal and saying that he wants to deport them.
Let me tell you something about Haitians, because I come from Haiti, right? Listen about Haitians. Haitians are not the best thing you think. Are you there? Yeah. Listen, they killed the Haitian president. You didn't even hear about that?
Dude,
they killed...
Dude, you can't be doing this. That's not every Haitian. And you also have to absolutely see that not every Haitian agrees with that. Literally, take yourself, for instance. This is why we can't make generalizations to stereotype and demonize a group of people. And it's the reasoning should be so blatantly obvious. Would you be okay with someone else saying that they killed their president and also generalized to include you and your mother within that equation?
Look at all the gangs in Haiti. You know what they said on Yahoo? They said 80% of people in the first capital are in gangs.
How would you feel about How would you feel about a white guy standing at a microphone saying these same things to generalize and demonize Haitian Americans, which would then spark other white people to look at you like you're in a gang? Look at you like you killed the president of Haiti. Look at you and apply these stereotypes and generalizations to you and your family. How would that make you feel? That make you feel bad. That's why I would do that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't feel happy, but it's the truth. Because look, you know why I say it's the truth,
dude.
Let me tell you why.
Wait, you're in a gang?
No.
So then it's not the truth. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not true.
Yeah, I understand. It's not true, but let me tell you, a lot of Haitians are.
Dude. Oh my God, did you know that migrants are less likely to commit violent crimes than natural-born U.S. citizens, and that is still a negative stereotype, regardless of the proportionality of Haitians that are in gangs? Gina, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Right, a lot doesn't
that's
all,
true.
right? And it could just be a lot relative to some other arbitrary selection of humans and on the earth. Right? It doesn't mean that it's a disproportionate amount of Haitians.
I don't hate Haiti. I don't hate Haiti. I just tell the truth. I just say how it is.
Then also, do you think the Haitians migrating to the U.S. are migrating here because they're a part of the gang and they want to sow terror in America? Or
no, I don't think that.
To get away from a depraved socioeconomic state.
I just think they're trying to get away. They're trying to get a better life. That's what I think for the most part.
God, so then pull your head out of your ass and stop generalizing, right? Your own people, right? That create very negative stereotypes that cause upsurges in hate crimes against Haitians. The KKK in Springfield, Ohio, put posters on people's doorsteps and on public bulletin boards saying that Haitian Americans are bad people that are eating cats and dogs and are here illegally because of the same rhetoric that you're spewing to me right now coming out of Donald Trump's mouth as an emboldened white man. You understand that this is something...
I'm a Republican. I'm a Republican. Can I tell you I'm a Republican?
I can tell. Don't worry.
I'm a Republican, so I can't hate Donald Trump either way. So I just had to get my 2 cents in. I'm the Republican.
We know. But do you see like my thought process here? And I was actually like not that insane.
You're very clear. I understand your very thoughts about it. I wish that all Haitians would do better because that's not the case.
Dude,
I wish.
Dude, how about oh my god. Who is causing harm to America right now? Is it Haitian Americans that want to work to provide a living for them and their families? Or is it like the white people in Congress that are proactively advocating to destroy our economy by imposing tariffs that cause inflation? Or like Donald Trump electing Matt Gaetz, a child rapist, to be the AG of our country? Or MGT that is saying that Jewish people control like weather patterns? Like, dude, if anyone needs to be better, it's definitely not appropriate to focus Haitian Americans. We should probably be focusing those in positions of power that are proactively perpetuating harm, not only on Americans, but on like global humans every single day in our country. It's so backwards for like someone to say that, oh, like this super marginalized and small community of American citizens needs to do better. Meanwhile, like there is generations of harms that are being imposed at the hand.
Yeah, I understand that.
Of like really shitty like white Republicans in positions of power. Like it's just such like a bad thing to focus.
I understand what you're saying. But all I want, hopefully Donald Trump does a good job. That's all I want. Hey, hopefully.
I'll say that too. Hopefully he does a good job. Hopefully he does good for the American people. Everybody wants him to hopefully do that. But is it realistic? No. Is he going to do a bad job? Yeah. It's going to be bad, right? Isabella, thank you for the $3 on Venmo. Like electing justices to send Roe v. Wade back down to the state, bad. Like having tax policy that disproportionately helps rich people, bad. Advocating to deport your mother, bad. Like these things are bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Isn't that fair? Isn't that fair to say? And like the only party that really like speaks about these things.
So why did America vote for him then? Why did America vote for him?
Because the average.
Why did he win?
Because the average American is like a 3-year-old toddler with their sticky iPad watching Cocomelon. They hear like the one-liners: build the wall, mass deportation, better economy, cryptocurrency, Elon Musk, DOGE, and they're like, oh. President Trump, vote for him. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like I'm not even making like an over like a false like statement. I'm literally gonna play you one of my TikTok videos right now that sums up exactly what I just said perfectly. So just hold on. Let's see where it is at. It's gonna be here soon. I just post a lot of TikToks. Here we go. Listen to this shit. So I have a couple questions about Sleepy Joe Biden for you.
Beijing Biden, no!
He said that he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. How do you feel about that?
He's a child semester. What do you call that?
Biden actually said none of those things, and Trump said all of those things.
Trump 2024! President Trump, vote for him! 2024!
That is the average American, sir. That is the average American that voted him in office.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he wasn't gonna win because Kamala Harris raised so much money. Like it was crazy. I thought he wasn't gonna win. Yeah. I'm shocked my damn self. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else that you want to go over, man?
No, that's it.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming up. I hope that you vote better in 4 years. Let's go and get our next guest up in here. That guy was chill. I feel like he's just been like taught to hate. You know what I mean? That guy was chill. He just needs to like build better foundational beliefs so he could be a better person. What's up, Rich? Hey, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
You did, and why is that?
Well, I like Trump. He's a good guy.
Are you serious?
He's a good family guy. Why are you laughing, dude?
Are you kidding?
You always come on here and you just fucking talk a bunch of shit. That's all you ever do.
Oh my God, you're serious.
When Trump is going to make America good and take care of the people, what was Kamala going to do? Let more illegal aliens come in? Dude, I'm a veteran. I'm a 9/11 veteran, and you're sitting here laughing.
Rich, can I ask you a question?
What?
I want to tell you a little bit about my family, and I want you to tell me if my father's
You're a
a good
fucking
family man.
kid, dude. You haven't experienced life yet.
Oh my God, calm down, Rich. I was talking about like
I'm
my father.
twice your fucking age.
You're probably more than twice. Just saying.
Yeah.
How old are you?
44.
Yeah, you're more than twice my age. But just let me make my
you need to
point.
experience life first before you can get on this stage and fucking talk. You have to
You're-
experience it.
You're just throwing all the cliches at me, and I'm
You
trying
just
to be so
graduated
kind
high
to you.
school 2 years ago.
And I'm
3 years ago.
okay, dude. I'm literally trying to be so nice to you. Can you like stop being so emotional?
Well, I'm
please?
sick of watching you laugh at people all the time.
Okay, buddy Rich, I'm just going to go ahead and ask my question anyways. So, my father, so he's had 3 wives, and he cheated on all 3 of them. One of them, people even cheated on with a Peace Star, then paid her
Is that a
hush money
law
to
that-
not tell anybody.
Is that a law? If you cheat, you can't be president?
No, I'm talking about my father. My father is a geotechnical engineer. He doesn't want to be president. I was just going to ask you. So, he's cheated on 3 of his wives, divorced them all. He married one on like his golf course, cheated on one with a Peace Star. And he even like raped a woman. Is my father a good family man?
I don't know your father.
Well, I just told you sufficient information about him to know that he's not, right? And everything I just told you about my father actually doesn't apply to my father. My father is a pretty good guy, but it applies to Trump. Trump is not a good family guy. He has cheated on all 3 of his wives, one with a Peace Star. He's boasted about grabbing women by the P word. He told Howard Stern that he likes to walk into the naked changing rooms of teenage girls. He was held civilly liable for rape. I can't believe you.
No.
No? Yes, he was. It's just an objective fact.
You're wrong, dude. You just come on here and lie to people, and you're just trying to change people's votes. That's all you do.
Rich, buddy, I have a question. Do you think I work a real job?
You're the buddy.
You're the buddy. No, you are.
No, you're just a kid.
I'm just a kid that is more successful than you'll ever be. Sorry.
He's on here and acts like a fucking kid. Plain and simple.
Like a kid that schooled you. Just saying. Like, I mean, you said that he was a good family guy. I give you like an irrefutable argument to justify that
Yeah,
he's
his
wrong.
daughter Kai is one of the top golfers. She's going to be in the women's PGA Tour, and
Hey, I know that I'm like just a kid, but Kai's actually not Donald Trump's daughter. That would be his
that's his
granddaughter.
granddaughter.
Yeah.
If I said daughter, I meant granddaughter.
Oh wait, so you're saying that if you produce a child, okay, granddaughter, so good family guy. Okay, just give me an argument. You know what, Rich? I like you. I do. I think that we could have good, constructive conversation, and we could really get somewhere with this. So I just want to ask you a question. Are all men that sexualize little girls bad people?
Yeah.
Okay. So this would mean that Donald Trump's a bad person because he sexualized a little girl, saying that he would date a literal 10-year-old girl in 10 years on camera.
No, not necessarily, because that's just a quote. It's not like he actually did it. People can say things and regret what they say.
Yeah, but him saying that is him actually sexualizing a 10-year-old girl. It's something he actually did. And how about we talk about something else that he actually did? I just want to go ahead and play you this clip.
It could be a conflict of interest, but it's the kind of thing you worry about later.
Oh, I see.
You tend to think about the conflict a little bit later
The
on.
question is, how can it not be construed?
No, I mean, some of these foreign girls, Mr. Trump, in my country, we say hello with vagina. And,
Well, you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now, tell me
I'll
what-
tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
You're like a
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.
So was that acceptable to say that he likes to walk into the changing rooms of half-naked teenage girls?
No, I mean, that's not right. But how long ago was that?
Oh, yeah, he did that in the early 2000s.
Okay, that's 20 years ago.
Gina, thank you so much for the $20 donation on PayPal. I do really appreciate you for the love, Gina. Everybody, please show some love to Gina down below in the chat. I do really appreciate you for that. Everybody, please show some love to Gina. Thank you so much. And I will read your message after I just do this. So, wow, holy crap, sir. I am getting some reports from the Secret Service here on my earpiece. Apparently, you might be a little bit of a lover of children yourself. But that's quite the accusation. I feel like we need to verify this with publicly available information before we continue. I'm getting reports about your following list saying that you like them young, and we will be confirming that right now.
Who are you talking to?
I am talking to you.
I have no clue what you're talking about, dude.
Dude. Okay, I'm not seeing any like minors yet. You literally follow like 10,000 women.
Just 10,000 people. I follow back who follows me.
No, Rich. You follow like 10,000 like young women. Like every single one of them.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime?
It's just like, dude.
I just follow back who follows me.
Bro.
Dude, I would like to see you in the ring.
On.
I would fuck you up.
Oh, Rich, you wouldn't last a second.
Tear you to fucking shreds.
Oh my God, what am I, an 18-year-old girl?
No, you're a 21-year-old kid.
Okay. Yeah. No wonder you tear me to shreds.
Dude,
is that what you DM them to?
You're probably making this up right here.
I bet you asked them for their location too as well. Huh? Wait, what's that?
Why do you feel like you got to badger me?
Dude, you just told me that if you saw me in real life, you'd tear me up, and I'm the one badgering you.
After you're badgering me.
Dude, because I'm looking at your following.
Back it up. You want to talk shit? Back it up. I'll meet you anywhere.
Oh, where are you at?
If you're so fucking cool and tough, I'll fucking meet your ass anywhere, dude.
What state are you in?
What state are you in?
I'm in Colorado.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Where are you? You wanna come meet up? Get a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, come on.
Yeah.
So where are you?
I'll come find you.
Well, no, I need to know where you are because I'm gonna come to you, Rich.
You don't need to know where I'm at.
Rich, I'm gonna come to you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the $5 on Venmo.
You'd be signing.
See what I mean. Obviously, I'm not gonna come to you, and you're not gonna.
You would be signing your face.
One moment. But the fact of the matter is like as soon as like I'm like okay, like word, like we're gonna do this. You're all like real quiet. Like you just replace like the anger of being like I'm gonna punch your face in with like feeling uncomfortable.
I was letting you talk.
Wow, dude, I'm like really looking through this list. It is, dude. I swear to God, I'm having the time of my life.
I don't even know any of the people I'm following.
Literally follow like 10,000 women.
See, people, if he's gonna criticize me for on TikTok having followers who I don't even know who I'm following, I just follow them.
Carissa, thank you for the $2 on Venmo.
Dude,
hey, can you
you guys need to stop listening to this kid.
Tough. Thank you for the
feeding
subscription.
you guys a bunch of bullshit, trying to change your mind, trying to make you think that everything is wrong with Trump.
Rich, can you please thank Carissa for the $2
He's pulling
donation?
up shit on him from 20, 30 years ago when you have trillions of dollars and you say a fucking quote about something. Yeah, dude, give it
Richie.
a fucking rest, man.
Richie, can you please thank Carissa for sending me a $2 donation on Venmo?
Dude, I don't need I know. Yeah, thanks, Carissa. Good boy.
It's
fucking stupid how you even accept donations.
Why is it stupid that I accept donations? Doesn't
You might
Trump
as well
accept
be
donations?
panhandling. You're just not on the street.
Okay, well, if I'm panhandling because I accept donations, is Donald Trump a panhandler because he accepted $20 million
Wasn't even
worth of
talking
donations
about
after his
Trump.
34
I'm
felonies?
talking about you.
Evie,
I was
thank you for the subscription.
about you, Dean.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and own it. Ladies and gentlemen, put the donations in the hand. I need the panhandle. That's right. No, he got removed. Chloe, thank you for the $1 on Venmo saying that he follows your 16-year-old friend. God damn it. I really wish that I knew that before he got removed. That would have been fun to bring up. Dude, I swear, these people are like fucked, man. These people are fucked, man. Oh my God. Dude, he was such a cliche, of course. Like, old guy that follows literally 10,000 young women on the internet talking shit about how I'm just a kid and I'm brainwashed wanting to fuck me up. Such a cliche. Jared, you're back.
Yeah, dude, your little trolls and minions came into my Discord server. I think it's pretty funny.
Dude, Jared, everyone laughs at you. You're funny to us. Like you're not that smart. You're not that, charming. You're not that fun, but it's really funny to look at you go. So that's probably why they joined your
Oh, that's
Discord.
fine.
Sid, thank you for the $5 donation on Venmo. I do appreciate you for the love. So, Jared, I just wanted, I kind of feel like a doctor.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Dean Spans in my Discord, by the way. Lil Rose, 2 Ronnie, Ella, Wonka, 885, Arl. Shout out to Nameless. Shout out.
He's literally trying to like bait y'all into joining his Discord. He is so down bad that he wants to bait you guys, who will tear him to like shreds and pieces, into joining his. Don't join his Discord. Don't do it. Thank you. Anyways, back to what he's like. He's like literally giving you guys shout outs for joy. Dude, you're so down bad for Discord members. You're literally gonna come on my stream after like saying that Kamala Harris sucks, right? That you're voting for Trump and trying to tear me. That you even were calling me a P3DO, and now you're like, yo, shout out to little homie Lil Rose for joining the Discord. Dude, oh my god, have some fucking standards.
This is your people.
That you want to join your server, or else you
I don't want him to join my
out.
server. I was fine.
Shout out to Little Rose. Shout out to Achilles. Shout out to Ferry. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Lily. But I don't want them in my Discord.
I don't want
shout
them
out
to
to Nancy.
I
Shout
don't
out
want
to
them to join my server that's in my bio, bro. I don't want them to join my server.
Yeah. The verse. I don't want them to join my Discord that is linked in my bio on my TikTok account. I don't want them to do it. Okay, come on, Jared. Is this a self promo, or do you need attention, buddy?
Dean, listen, hear me out.
Do you need the attention that your mother never gave you?
What?
Nothing.
Do I need the attention that my mother never gave me? Bro, I was breastfed baby, bro. I got plenty of attention.
God damn. Is that so? That's the last time you felt the touch of your mother was when she was breastfeeding you when you were 3, 2?
No, it was actually my mom voted for Harris. So
yo, W mom. No wonder you haven't.
And she has, and she still. And I went to her house yesterday. She still got that sign in her front yard.
Bro, W mom. Be more like your mom, dude.
So yeah, no, definitely on different. You and my mom would probably get along really well.
Wait, dude, Jared, you used to come up on my life all the time. Don't you think that like women suck?
No, I think what?
Don't you think women suck? Don't you legitimately think that men are superior to women?
No, I think that women need men.
Yeah, and would your mother slap you across the face if you told her that?
Yeah, but she's wild like you, and she doesn't understand where I'm coming from. She's also turned away from God, so
you can't even respect your mom. I hope that she slaps you across your face.
If my mom would listen,
please tell her that. She'll knock some sense into you.
Dean, listen. If my mom
Give me the
was
argument. Give me the argument. Stop. Why do women need men? Give me the argument.
If she was a schmatzi, would that make okay that I should believe it, or should I not respect that belief of hers?
What the fuck are you asking? You should respect your mother's political beliefs because she's acquainted with reality and objectively correct based upon a preponderance of fact, not just because she believes it. But answer my question.
Okay.
Why do you think women need men?
Why do I think women need... because everything around us was built by a man.
Oh my God. Okay. Were you built by a man?
Yeah, it took a man to make me.
Wait, and who did the building? Oh, no, a man just gave the supplies. Who built? You like to do this analogy all the time with like who's building the houses. Like you're like, oh, the construction team builds houses, but did like the construction team create the wood? No, they just assembled it. They built it. Now, your mom built you, motherfucker, not your dad.
I get that. I was in my mom for 9 months. I get that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can agree with you there.
Also, like,
but it still took a man.
Yeah, the whole like the man built the roads argument is literally so weak. We would have seen women building just as much as men if men didn't stigmatize women from doing it and didn't tell them to stay at home. It's like literally like nothing to do with like the abilities of women and all to do with the fact that men just didn't let women show those abilities. Like, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So, Jared, imagine that you and me were on a ship, just you and me. We're on a boat. We wash upon the shore of an island. Our boat breaks. It sinks. We're stranded. Okay. And I have like significantly more like muscular strength than you. And I'm able to give you an ultimatum of do what I say or get beat the fuck up. And you're basically forced into listening to me. And I tell you to sit your happy ass down on the beach while I spend the next 3 weeks going out into the jungle, getting wood, making tools, getting supplies, building a home, making us dinner. And you want to help, but I just literally don't let you. At the end of that month, would it be fair for me to say that I'm superior to you because I put the work in to build our shelter and you didn't, even though you wanted to help, but I didn't let you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that you're just irrational then.
No, I mean, I think that there are in certain cases where men are superior to other men, like even in like same-sex relationships, like there's going to be what that's why they ask which one of you is the dominant and which one of you is the non-dominant.
Wait,
Like,
I just have a question. Do you think that like men are just better at doing things than women are?
I think it depends on what things you're talking about.
Like leading the household? Raising a child?
Raising the child, no, because I was raised by usually my mother. But I would say that like there's certain things that
if men are so
inherently
superior,
better at.
If men are so superior, then like wouldn't you say that men are probably better at raising kids? You just happen to be raised by your mom. Would have been better off if you were raised by your dad, just because you're like more intelligent, less emotional, whatever the other misogynist claims are that you make. Like that would logically follow.
I can't say that for all people that it would be better to be raised by their dad.
But like generally speaking, yeah, right.
No, I guess that's where something that I say I wouldn't, it wouldn't align with other things on the same
Wow,
topic.
I'm literally trying to take Jared's logic to like get him in a catch, right? You guys won't see the catch because he's so illogical, he can't follow his own logic. So I'm just still waiting for the argument. So you think men are superior to women because men build things? I don't think that building things makes you superior or inferior, but I just, out of curiosity, do you happen to work in construction?
No.
So you're a beta male.
I have before.
So you're a beta male now, though.
I mean, I was in the military, but I mean, like I did some
but I
construction
mean,
work in the military.
You just kind of like leached off of like the taxpayer's dollar to like shoot pew-pews and probably didn't get deployed. So I mean, like at the end of the day, because you haven't built anything, you're a beta male, right?
I wouldn't say that like I'm a beta, nor would I say that I'm an alpha.
The fact that you just said that with full confidence and seriousness is the funniest shit that I've heard all day.
What?
Just like having like two men sitting across the internet from each other, and one man says, "Are you an alpha or a beta?" And then the other man says, "I'm not quite a beta, but I'm also not an alpha." And like you just mean it with like full confidence, and you're being so serious. Like, dude, I'm just
like, are you an alpha male?
You're funny. Yes.
Okay, dude, stop trolling because you're like against that whole movement.
No. I think you need to better understand me. I'm a true alpha male.
Okay, so what do you believe? Do you believe that there are such things as alpha males and beta males?
Yes, and I'm an alpha male.
You're trolling right now, though.
No.
I'm actually asking you what you believe.
Oh man, I clicked on a fox face and I thought it was gonna put like, dude, I thought it was gonna put a wolf on me, but
Why
I
did
just
you
put
do
makeup,
that?
bro. Because I thought it was gonna put like the full like wolf alpha. I was gonna like scream at the moon.
Bro, are you trying to come on to me right now, Dean?
No, don't worry. I don't think me or any other human on this planet would go within 100-foot radius of you. But no, I thought that it was gonna put like the fucking like full on like wolf on my face. Like it was literally called like fox face, and then the picture was like a picture of a fox. So I thought it was gonna put like a full fucking like wolf on my face.
But it gave you the most. It gave you the most beta male filter in the world.
Wait, why is wearing makeup beta?
I would say because it's more like feminine.
More feminine. So feminine is beta, masculine is alpha. Wow.
Like what do you think, Jeffree Star?
Kennedy, thank you for the $2 on Venmo.
Jeffree Star, but who do you think that he's trying to give off his?
You love Jeffree Star?
Yeah.
Just surprising. Continue.
Okay, so Jeffree Star, and the reason I like him is because he understands that it takes somebody like him to speak out against the corruption in the LGBT community.
Oh my God!
Because if it's somebody like me that says it, then I'm gonna get attacked.
Jesus Christ! People don't support Jeffree Star because of his views either. Just put it out there. Just saying.
He's a very well loved individual, though. We can all say that.
Actually, not by a lot of people on the left.
Of course not, because he says something that like you don't agree with.
Like Jeffrey is not Star. He's not a loved individual.
Well, I could say this. I guess what I was trying to get with that was the fact you said, what about wearing makeup makes you a beta male? I would say simply that you're trying to align with something opposite than like a strong man when you're doing that.
Dude, until you see like the alt-right looks maxing champs wear it, you understand that it's already started. Like the looks maxing movement is getting red pilled. Kennedy, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. And like now, like some like red pilled alt-right traditional men are literally starting to wear light makeup just to make themselves more physically attractive. And that is something that they think is pretty alpha. So why don't you? Or like, what about Trump and his little tan? Is that just some feminine beta bullshit? Wait, is Trump a beta male?
Trump and his what?
And his makeup that he puts on his face, all the tanning stuff. Is he just a beta? Or like JD Vance with his eyeliner?
No, I would say skincare is separate.
Wait, that's not skincare. That's a literal like fake tan. Wait, so I guess like Trump and JD Vance are like really beta because JD wears eyeliner, Trump wears like orange paste.
What does it say? JD wears eyeliner.
Dude, look at any picture of him.
They just said he has good eyelashes.
No, people don't have like natural black around the entirety of their eye. That's not just good eyelashes.
They can.
It is literally, no, you can't.
Why?
Why? Because the skin directly around your eyes for like is not pitch black.
Let me see.
Yeah, I want you to go ahead and start looking up makeup. Do it.
No, I'm just gonna look up a few.
You fucking beta male.
No,
looking up eyeliner. He's probably going to his Amazon cart right now. He's going to his Amazon cart right now, ladies and gentlemen.
There is no evidence that says that he wears it.
No, dude. Yes,
it's just a bunch of liberals that are arguing: does he or does he not?
Bro, you don't need to do an academic study to conclude that someone is wearing eyeliner. You dumb fuck. You just need to look at
But also, wearing makeup, wearing it for being on TV is not like just wearing it to like, that's different.
Oh my God. So now you see the pictures. You understand that you're wrong, but now you're like, oh, that's different. Oh,
well,
that's
no,
different.
if you're about to be on camera, that's a little bit separate.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and test your logic. Do you believe in your logic?
Say again? Do I believe in my...
Yeah,
what?
do you believe in your logic?
Yeah.
Watch this. You are going to be forced into calling this not beta from your perspective, and it's going to be so fucking funny. Sir, I'm on camera right now. I'm in front of 5,000 people. In accordance with your worldview.
But what are you doing
beta?
it to cover up? Are you doing it to make the camera perceive you better?
Yes.
Or do you truly believe that?
Yes.
Do you think you look better the way you are right now than you were before you had that background a second ago?
It actually like kind of does make my eyes pop out, yeah.
So I would say it's like it's just pure entertainment, which I've already stated that you are before. I mean, you're entertainment. You're a lot more entertainment than you are educational.
I fucking okay, maybe for you, buddy. I don't know if any education would help you. Dude, I love debates. I love the fact that I could force a fucking misogynist red-pilled idiot.
And why are your fans
that makeup is
why
awesome.
are your fans in my Discord server asking the link to your...
Anyways, dude, I was kind of eating there. You know, I actually do have pictures of me in eyeliner, and like that shit eats. Just
Yo, tell your fans to stop joining my shit though.
Dumbass. When you
just tell them stop.
Join more. This is reverse psychology.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. No, because I'm gonna have to go in here and remove every single one of them. They're joining my Discord server that's in my bio.
Okay, by the way, guys,
that's how they're getting there. I want them to stop.
Bro, okay, if you talk about the Discord again, I'm just gonna kick you. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you're obviously just doing that because you want more of them to join. Like, you're talking about how hard and frustrating it's gonna be for you to remove them all. You're acting as if you're bothered, and then you just once again reiterate exactly where to find your Discord in your bio. Like, obviously, you are just chasing for clout. Don't join his Discord because that's what he wants you to do. Do what I want you to do, which is not to join. But anyways, Jared, so why do women need men? So what do women need men to do for them?
Be born.
Okay, so then can we also just say men need women? to be born?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what's the relevance of the argument that women need men?
Well, do you think that women do not need men?
Hope, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. I think that we all need each other, right? But making this exclusive for women needing men, right, is just further perpetuating misogyny, because it's just indicative of the same story that's as old as time about how women can't do anything on their own because they're so helpless and need a strong man to do it for them. Right? And then when you just like when you confuse the obvious, right, rhetoric of how women need men because they're so helpless in accordance with traditionalism with the idea that like they literally need them to be born, etc., like it's just like sophist, dumb, and weird.
Okay. So you say that they would need each other, so therefore women do need men.
Okay, you are obviously not following what I'm saying. Do you think that men are superior to women?
Yeah.
Why?
I think if you take the average man, the average woman, and you put them in a room and you say, hey, fight to the death, like the man's going to win.
Are humans the most superior species on Earth?
Okay, so you can't, I'm talking about humans. This entire debate is about humans. It has nothing to do with any animals. You can't say like, if I put a
hierarchy of
in a room with you.
So how come your hierarchy of superiority only applies to our species and not to others, right? Because I mean, I could say you could take a human and put them in a room with a gorilla, and only one person is going to come out of that room fucking standing. But then secondly, the whole preface that superiority should be dictated off of who's going to fucking kill someone is just like insane. Like,
I mean, that would show superiority, right?
No, I don't think it does.
So if me and you are together and I say, hey, do what I say or I'm going to unalive you, and you know for a fact that I can't unalive you, are you going to do what I say, or are you just going to sit around and be unalived?
Yeah, I think that I would probably come out on top in that scenario, but that's not why I think I'm superior to you.
Well, I think I would come out on top on that scenario that you gave me on the beach, but I still engaged with your hypothetical.
Jared, you couldn't reason yourself out of a fucking room with 4 walls and 1 door. Please. Let's be so fucking for real. You're not going to do shit.
Okay,
come on. I have like people like you come up on my life every day. The death threats.
I'll fight you, Dean.
God, shut up. The death threats have been getting like.
If you want to fight, I'll fight you.
Jared, hold on a moment. Good boy. The death threats have been getting like more and more frequent. We've all seen it with like Dayender, Rich, now you. Buddy, your IQ is like 7.3. You're not doing shit.
I'm not threatening to unalive you.
Oh,
instead I'll fight you.
Oh, good. So what are we doing here, man? Like, is this like a barbaric?
It keeps going like in the same.
Wait, I have a question. Who's superior, Donald Trump or a 15-year-old on steroids that can absolutely mollywop Donald Trump with his fist?
Donald Trump.
Oh, okay. So then superiority is not predicated on physical strength.
He had security that he can have somebody take out that that 15-year-old.
Oh, so we're adding force multipliers in? Who's winning? A woman with a gun or a man with his fists?
Depends if the man knows how to go at somebody with a gun. So
no, the woman with a gun's gonna win. Don't be hyperbolic. That's true. Right. So as soon as we start introducing force multipliers into the equation, like Donald Trump's actually going to be superior because he's going to have like the force multiplier of like his security, etc. Right, and things external to like let alone physical strength. It all gets very arbitrary, and you can no longer make the distinction that men are superior to women on the basis of like physical strength and ability to fight and kill. The reason that I say that is because we could just continue to one-up each other with like more force multipliers. And Nat, thank you so much for the $10 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love, Nat. Everybody, please do show some love to Nat down below in the comment section right now. Like you could just say, oh, woman with a pew-pew, man with a pew-pew. Now they both have ARs. And then also just ultimately amounts to nothing. But then like secondarily, what kind of like weird fuck do you have to be to like sit in your mom's basement daydreaming about men and women fighting to the death to deem superiority? Like that's just like so weird.
I'm not in my mom's basement.
No, 1 moment. Cut the pedo stash, grow out your hair, make it look a little better. It's not appealing. Go to the gym, get some muscle on your arms, pick up a book, and become a better person. Sitting in your mother's fucking basement, living off of necessities to live is not going to do it for you in the long term. If you follow my suggestions, if you take my input, Like, who knows? Maybe in like another 3 or 4 years, you'll finally have a woman that doesn't sign a restraining order against you after the first date. Okay, I'm trying to help you out here. All you gotta do is listen.
Yo, Dean, I'm married with children, bro. What are you talking about?
No, you're not. I don't believe you. You're lying.
I swear to God.
I've never told that to anybody in my life before. I actually don't believe you. You are not married with children. Yeah, he's banned. Great. We're gonna move on to our next guest. Like, there's absolutely no way. There's no way. Crazy read, but tell me I'm wrong. Come on. Diva Dean, dude, I'm sorry. Jared, he deserves that shit.
Hello, little bro.
Hey, man. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, do you remember me?
No, I don't. So why did you vote for Trump?
Because it's me, little bro.
Dude, you're acting. You know, the first thing that comes to my mind right now is like the dog with a Batman mask on it. Have you ever seen that picture? I gotta find it now.
No, bro, but you remember me? I know you do.
No, I don't.
I know you do, little bro.
Just give me a second. Please give me a second. Please just give me a second. I just need to show you this picture. Where is it at? No, I can't find it. Ah, there it is. I found it.
You found it?
I found it. Dude, I'm not going to lie. This is exactly like what came into my head. This is you right now, bro. I'm not going to lie.
This is me. This is me, little bro. I can assure you, little bro, you're way worse than that. You're actual dog shit, bro.
No, bro. Is this you? Come on.
No, bro. No.
You're getting your ass cooked. Hello, little bro.
That actually is me.
Do you remember me?
That actually is me, little bro. That actually is me. I'm superhero, little bro. I'm just,
bro. Did you vote for Trump?
Vote for Trump.
All right. Why did you vote for Trump?
Because I wanted to. Because of the border crisis, you motherfucker.
Because of the border crisis. Okay.
Yeah, little bro.
So how's he gonna fix the border crisis?
Well, he's gonna mass deportation. He's gonna kill all them motherfuckers out.
All right, we're gonna get that shit off. I apologize for just like literally like the threat to genocide millions of people. We're just gonna go and move on. Hey, Joseph, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
And how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18. Why did you vote for Trump?
Why did I vote for Trump? His policy, and I'll name his policy in 1 second.
What year were you born in?
What year? 06.
All right, go ahead.
What year were you born?
I was born in 04.
Okay, good. You didn't go to college, right?
No, I'm in college.
You are in college right now. Okay. Where do you go by chance? Just the...
Okay. Okay, Business Insider. Review of the day.
Sorry.
Barbara, thank you for the $25 on PayPal.
I wasn't expecting to go live right now.
Barbara, thank you so much for the $25 donation. Everybody, please show some love to Barbara in the chat. Thank you. So I'm part-time at MIT and part-time at Stanford. Then on the weekend, I may hit up Harvard.
MIT. Okay. I voted for Trump for his policy, and I'll name his policy. Like the aliens. I don't want any violent, like you said earlier, right?
You scared of ET, bro?
Huh?
Are you scared of ET?
Yes, very scared. I actually have a blanket of him, but.
So, are you, aliens? Why do people call humans aliens? It's so fucking archaic.
I know, it's kind of demoralizing. It's kind of demoralizing.
Weird. Yeah, a little bit.
We can agree on that, yes.
All right. So why do you vote for Trump?
I'm more of a, you could say swing vote, but I voted for Trump because simply I didn't want Kamala in office after what happened through the Kamala, same thing. You know what I'm saying? We both understand what I'm saying. So, what happened under Biden administration? Like, obviously, of course, I'm not an adult, so neither of us are like fully adults with.
Okay, you just sold yourself out. We're gonna move on to our next guest. Yeah, I was starting to assume that you were under the age of 18, but I mean, you accidentally just like dropped the bag there. He did that one to himself. He did that one to himself. That was not the smartest of the bunch. Not the smartest. Got to say. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest. I could already tell this is gonna be a good one. Hello, Jim Zone.
Hey, Dean, what's going on?
What a name, what a profile picture, what a guy, what is good. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump, but give me your top 3 reasons for Kamala.
Yeah, it's a better character and better policy. Economics, women's rights, and immigration. Foreign affairs, there's 4 reasons right there. Then character.
So immigration
She actually cares about the American
So 10 million people over the border.
That wasn't her plan.
So
That's what
people's
happened.
daughters are being raped because you're a bullshit ass candidate.
Okay, so say graped, just throw a G on there instead of the R, okay? And not to be too harsh.
Yes. Hard R around.
What?
Oh yeah, you didn't see all those slides? Have you seen the hard R?
Oh, no. You're talking about when I
just
use
want
racial slurs when I'm yelling. I never said the hard R.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, so what'd you say then?
Yeah, like so when I was like 14 and 15, I used racial slurs. There's a screenshot of me saying "hella goated my N-word" when I was 14 years old. And I mean, like this comes up every day. I don't mind talking about it. You know, like as I grew older, like I stopped using racial slurs because I was exposed to education to like kind of pull me out of like racist socialization.
So what made you say
and
that?
then like wanted to share the same education.
You're
with
like
other
your
people.
parents, your family.
But do you think I'm racist?
Oh, 100.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to do this to the Republicans that always run this argument. Is Trump racist?
So what about all the illegals who are raping
No. Let me
minors?
buddy,
Teenage girls are at stake.
You could bring up whatever you want after I run this argument. Like, unfortunately, like when the Republicans want to perpetuate the same false, fake, manufactured outrage about me, I just got to set you the fuck down. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick, right? So.
You're going to try
I'm
and mute me
racist.
now that you're losing the debate.
Is Trump
Yeah, because
racist?
that's what you do to everybody else, you piece of shit. Get the shit out of you on camera in front of the whole country. Skinny
What the
incel,
fuck is-
120-pound fuck. Porn
What's 4
addicted,
times 4?
5 ants addicted fuck.
What's 4
I
squared?
could beat you to in front of everybody in this live.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll give you my.
Piece of shit.
I'll give you
Spreading
my.
propaganda all day.
I'll give you my location if you could tell me what 4 squared is.
What's your address? What's your address?
You can't pass a first grade math test to get my address, you dumb shit. See, that's the thing about all of these Republicans that come up into my live. They have the IQ of a fucking avocado and the emotional regulation of your family fucking pet. The reason why I'm not upset as you right now, even though you're over here saying that you're going to literally unalive me, calling me racist and all these things, is you propose the same level of threat, right? That fucking spoiled milk does. Okay, you taste bad, but you're not going to do any real harm, to me at least. And that's the thing. Maybe if your IQ wasn't synonymous to that of my family pet, I would actually care about what you have to say. But you're just a whiny baby who needs his damn binky. Okay, like let's keep it so real. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. I'm going to give you the same advice that I gave to the last guy. I need you to be a real man. It's time to step the fuck up. Stop shitting in your little diaper every single time you go to bed, expecting your mama to change it. It's time for you to gain autonomy, start treating those around you better, and maybe you'll have a first date by the age of 38. Just saying. Maybe if you didn't spend like 9 hours a day stressing out over Dean Withers on TikTok because he's smarter than you'll ever be, you wouldn't have a receding hairline by age 22. Just saying. And your name is Jim Zone? No, is that the no-no zone that you stay away from at all costs? Maybe it'd be good for you to try it out sometime, man. Take your frustrations out on the dumbbell, not Dean. Okay? Now just calm down, crisscross applesauce, be a good boy, and talk to me like a real adult. You know, I wish your mother would have said a couple of the things I just said to you when you were growing up. Maybe you'd have some more self-control. Heather, thank you for the $10 donation on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love. Thank you so much, Heather. Everybody, please show some love to Heather down below in the chat. And now this guy's spamming unmute me in the chat. You can unmute yourself. Figure it out. Be an adult.
Am I unmuted?
There you are.
All right, so Why would you want all these illegals coming in when there's
Emma, thank you for the $15 donation on
American girls being
Venmo. I
raped?
appreciate
Oh,
you
so
for the
this-
love, Emma.
does this-
Show some love to Emma down below in the chat. Thank you for the $15. Go ahead. Thank you, Emma. Okay. You got to figure out how to unmute yourself again. You got it. I trust you. You did it once. You could do it twice. This is what being an adult's all about. Figuring shit out. Or do you need me to hold your hand? There you go. You figured it out. Go ahead.
Oh, you there?
And it was for like guest violations of like hate speech and shit. For like the guy like literally giving me death threats. I think I also got like a threat of violence. So it was 3 days long. I have a feeling like that is not gonna go through. I submitted the appeal. I definitely feel like that appeal is gonna get rejected because like undoubtedly like the dude was sitting there saying that he wanted to like unalive me, etc., etc. Like I don't think that appeal is gonna go through. I just have like too much fun like with people like that, like just like sitting them the fuck down, so I don't kick them because I have fun with them. But what I'm learning is TikTok wants me to kick them, supposedly, according to these bans. But I have my laptop open, so I will know if that appeal ends up getting approved. Eyeliner pics? Okay, I could do that next time I come on live. I'll show y'all. Dude, I look good. I'm not. I'll happily show y'all a picture of my eyes and eyeliner. No, wait, not eyeliner, mascara. They're pretty fucking fire. All right. Hell yeah. Of course I will. Next time I go live. But what's up, everybody? It's super good to see you all. We got for the 2.3 thousand people in here. Good to see you all. We're honestly just gonna hang out here for a little bit before we hop off for the day. Dean, please show them now. Well, that would require me like re-downloading Snapchat, going through like the memories with the girlfriend. Like it would be like this whole thing. So I'll just do it next time. Maze with $1 saying Gandhi. Dude, I still need to do that too. I'm gonna oh wait, this guy was actually in the queue. Hey buddy, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I saw your comment. How does the L taste? Are you talking about the outcome of the election?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't know. I'm undetermined on how it tastes for me. How does it taste for you?
It tastes delicious.
The L tastes delicious for you? Because you took an L too. We all took an L.
Well, what L did we take?
Yeah, like his economic policy that would apply to us. I mean, how old are you? 18? You definitely don't make over $400,000 a year, so you will regressively feel the impacts of his policy. It's built to disproportionately favor rich people, and then the flat tariffs cause inflation, which will disproportionately affect you the most. So, I mean, like, you took the L too, man.
Yeah, that logic is exactly why y'all lost. I mean, you look at the people that supported Trump and you look at the people that supported Kamala. You got all the billionaires on your side. You flaunted having the most raised money of all time, and that didn't work. People want a populist. They don't want rich people like Kamala.
Okay, so my logic insofar as why his economic policy is bad is why? Do you have a reason, or do you just have emotions? Because, I mean, I kind of feel like you just have emotions. Because you're not logical. You couldn't possibly, right, tell me that I'm wrong about how the TCGA disproportionately favors rich people. You couldn't possibly give me an argument insofar as how tariffs don't negatively impact poor people the most.
I mean, first of all, they don't necessarily. Look at the Trump tariffs on China that Biden kept and, in fact, added more. But you didn't acknowledge anything I said, so that's okay, I guess.
Well, first of all, to talk about the Trump tariffs on China, even those had detrimental impacts on our economy. Every single time that we've imposed more tariffs on China, right, what we've experienced here in the U.S. is a reduction in U.S. agricultural exports because of Trump's tariffs on China. Trump had to sign the Farm Bill into law, bailing out American farmers from bankruptcy because of the reduction in U.S. exports with $28 billion. And although Biden and Harris did keep the tariffs, that was probably one of the worst decisions they made during their presidency. And that doesn't mean that the harmful effects didn't occur. In fact, something else that I'll say here, in response to your weird non sequitur red herring about billionaires, who's the world's richest man?
First of all, I didn't throw out a red herring at all. Donald Trump was supported, and you can look at guys like Cenk Uygur, who's like as left as it gets, and he agrees in the same Like y'all had a
The
terrible
reason that was a red
strategy.
herring was because I told you you will experience the L of the Trump presidency due to how shit his economic policy was, and your response was billionaires on the left. Go ahead and
Well,
explain to me
no.
how that's not a red herring.
I can explain it to you very easily. You said, "Oh, Trump wants to help billionaires and he doesn't care about the working class." And I'm saying, okay, let's look at the evidence. The people that support Trump are we the people, and the working class is who supported Trump. That's why he won. The people that supported Kamala were all the billionaires. That's why you raised the most money of all time, and we're so proud of that. Like,
Yeah,
good
but
job.
that doesn't speak for the effects of their policy. That just speaks for what people perceive the effects of their policy to be. Like, for
Correct.
instance, you're right. Like more support in the working class is why Donald Trump won. But that doesn't mean that tariffs aren't going to go around and really hurt the working class. And that's just unbeknownst to them because the average American is politically ignorant. You
Yes,
cannot
I agree.
feign towards populist political ignorance to justify that his policy is going to be good. For instance, do you think that the Biden-Harris administration had good policy?
I think the Biden-Harris.
Marissa, thank you for the $10 on Venmo saying wither/get a job. I appreciate you for the love for president.
There was
Thank you.
some good policy, but overall it wasn't fantastic.
Oh, but majority of Americans, including those in the working class, stood behind them in 2020, which according to your logic means that their policy was built for them and it worked for them. But if you look at Republican messaging today, they'll say the exact opposite. So seemingly you can't use populist opinion to dictate how good or bad a potential presidency would be, making your argument.
Well, you
actually
can
dog
because
shit.
now we've seen both of them. That was before they had seen a Joe Biden Kamala Harris presidency. Now we have. So you can't.
And just like this is before they see the impacts of regressive tariff policy that'll end up causing more inflation than not. And then first about Donald Trump's first presidency, I wouldn't say there's any monumental policy signed into law that did a drastic good. And then Biden and Harris's term, they signed some of the most monumental policy into law in the modern U.S. history. And the only reason why they were optically bad as perceived by the average American was because of the impacts of COVID that they mitigated and fixed, not caused.
That was the only reason they're seen as bad by the working class, right? Or is it that the left today doesn't really care about the average person? I mean, ask Bernie Sanders. It's not like a hot take. It's not a right-wing like conspiracy theory. The left today has abandoned the working class, and they're just more about virtue signaling.
Oh my God, you're gonna feel so embarrassed after I make this. I feel bad for you. I feel so bad
Well,
for you. So
I'm on a
Biden
burner
and
account,
Harris
I'm
passed
okay.
4 pieces of legislation that focused and benefited members of the low and the middle class the most. We'd be looking at the PACT Act, the CHIPS and Science Act, the Infrastructure Bill, the American Rescue Plan, as well as the Inflation Reduction Act. Name one bill that Donald Trump signed into law during his first presidency and influenced get passed that benefited the low and middle class more than rich people.
Yeah, well, Dean, you see the problem here is people don't perceive it that way. And you can say that everyone else is stupid and you're smart, but people don't see that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did support the working class.
Well, I will literally say that everyone else is stupid and I'm smart, unless you can name one policy that he influenced to get passed that benefited the low and middle class more than rich people. If you can name a policy, then the people's perceptions would be right. If you can't name a policy, then the people's perceptions would be wrong. I mean, this is just about as analytical
those are the
and,
two
like,
options, or is it that?
frameworky as it gets.
So those are the two options, or is it just that I am a full-time student at a university and I don't like study this all day? I don't sit on TikTok all day debating people. You know, this isn't like my full-time job.
Well,
So I
I mean,
don't have, like,
that's pretty rich for coming out of the mouth of someone asking me how the L tastes.
How is it rich at all? I'm just saying I don't know every bill off the top of my head, and I don't know every name, but all I know is we the people decided Trump was by far the best decision. It wasn't even really close.
Oh, it wasn't. Well, I mean, first of all, it was. Actually, majority of Americans voted against him. But then secondly, what I'd say here is just because a lot of people agree on something doesn't mean it's right. Like, do you think that Biden was a better pick than Trump in 2020 because we, the people, decided that he was better? Like, you know, you obviously wouldn't say that. Do you think that, historically speaking, when 99% of all humans have thought that the earth was flat, that meant the earth wasn't round? No,
That
obviously
wasn't
not.
the argument I made at all. I mean, go off, but that wasn't the argument I made at all.
Yeah,
All
you
I'm
said that
saying
we,
is
the people,
view Donald
like-
Trump as more for the people, more for the working class than they view Kamala Harris.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you
that
can.
doesn't mean that that perception is accurate, and that is
I
literally
agree.
you're literally detailing the exact perception that I would just laid out. Just because a lot of people agree on something doesn't mean that it's true. Just reference
Right.
2020 in accordance with your worldview.
Right, and I agree with that. But you named a couple bills that vaguely were supposed to help working class people that Kamala Harris paid you I don't know how much to like regurgitate. But
Wait,
that doesn't-
why would I still be regurgitating it today if Kamala Harris paid me? Wouldn't my paycheck have run dry?
I don't know. There was a lot of money in that campaign. You
Wow.
still
So
might
you just have to. So ultimate Republican cope is just assuming that I'm paid by the DNC to spread fucking propaganda to you, when in all reality, you're just not emotionally intelligent enough to like stop engaging in cognitive dissonance and actually realize that I am supporting my beliefs with reason and logic, and because they conflict with yours, you'd rather just willfully and ignorantly write them off. Like it's bad, bro. Like I just can't believe.
Well,
that
I can
people
explain
legitimately
why
do
that's.
this. I used to be a
that's not true.
Republican, and when I would hear Democrats make damn good points and support it with reason and logic, I wouldn't just write it off as paid propaganda. I would actually like engage and try to counter it with better reasoning and better logic, right? And the reason that I ended up like turning blue is because there came a point where I couldn't counter the reasoning and the logic of the left. And seemingly, you've hit that same point in this conversation that we're having, but instead of like engaging critical thought and consciousness and being like, well, maybe that means that the left is right, you rather just feign willful ignorance and cognitive dissonance and accuse me of being a paid propagandist. It's embarrassing.
Well, here's why that isn't accurate at all. Because you, unlike a lot of people on the left, like Cenk, like Destiny, like people will acknowledge flaws in Kamala. They'll acknowledge things that Trump says that are good. I have never heard you, and again, I don't listen to everything you say, but I've never heard you say one decent thing about Trump. I've never heard you say anything bad about Kamala, and that kind of indicates that you're paid by her. You
Oh
have
my God.
nothing-
So first of all, you don't listen to my conversations enough, or you would know how hard I am on the Biden-Harris administration for their support for Israel over the last couple of years. You know that I very commonly talk about how one bad thing that Kamala Harris did throughout her campaign was not answering questions to a sufficient degree. But the reason that you probably don't hear me shitting on Kamala Harris and praising Donald Trump is because these conversations are about why Kamala Harris was a better pick than Donald Trump. And in all things considered since, there's not one category where Kamala Harris loses. There's no flaw that you could point out in Kamala Harris's character or policy that is not countered by a worse flaw in Trump's. Literally, name one. Like, it's all about the comparative analysis and who is better. Name one category where Kamala Harris, all things considered, loses.
I mean, I think she loses in basically every way, but...
Oh, wait, you think that she loses within virtue and her character? Okay, what's she done worse than grape and felonies?
No, I don't think she has worse character.
Oh, great. So then you would acknowledge one category where she'd win. What about economic policy? Her policy was estimated to cost $2.4 trillion. She knew who she was going to pay for it. It wasn't going to add to her debt over 10 years, and it was built to benefit 100 million American workers in the low and middle class. Now tell me Trump's plan that counters that is sufficiently better than Kamala Harris's was.
Well, you can say $2.4 trillion by some economists, but there are plenty of economists that don't agree with that and think Trump's policy was better.
No, that's not a decision or that's not an opinion from an economist of its efficacy. That is like from the Congressional Budget Office insofar as the estimated cost of the project over 10 years. The opinions of the economists would be the projected GDP growth and its impact on members in America. And you can't just counter my argument by saying some economists think it's better. Like, no, that's not an argument, well, bro. You're gonna actually have to give me reason insofar as why Trump's is better. But obviously you can't because you're the paid propagandist that doesn't use your brain. You can just willfully believe whatever the Republicans around you tell you to. I place $100 bet that that your parents are incredibly Republican and you probably live in a red state.
Yeah, I live in New York and I go to NYU, buddy, but good try.
You don't. You go to NYU?
Ask me any question about NYU, I will answer immediately. Any question.
So you go to dude, you're acting if this is like a boast for you, if this makes like better painting for yourself, it makes it worse.
It does.
Dude,
It
I was
does.
like trying to give you leniency by just assuming that you've been sheltered your whole life and you've never had any challenge to what you believe in. But now you're like, oh, I go to NYU surrounded by people that disagree with me, challenge what I believe in every day, and you're still dogmatic and tribalist? Is this shit? Come on.
I mean, what have I said that's tribalist at all? You're assuming things based on like a few of like the minor arguments that I've started
Because
to
you're
make.
sitting
but
here telling me that Donald Trump mogs Kamala Harris in the context of economic policy, but then you don't know his policy. You don't know anything about estimations insofar as how much it's going to cost over 10 years from the CBO. You call it an economist's opinion, and then your argument insofar as why Trump has better policies because you think there's probably an economist out there that agrees. Like, come on.
No, the point that you made was that, or what I thought you were saying was an economist said that $2.4 trillion, that's what I thought you were saying. So I was saying, okay, great. There are economists on both sides that say different things. So that's all I was saying.
That's certainly not a good argument to justify why his policy is better when I could explain
It wasn't an argument for that. That wasn't what I was doing at all. But I do go to NYU. I don't know why you would doubt that. I mean, I guess I do know why you would doubt that because you speak better than me. But that doesn't mean I don't go to NYU. There are a lot of people that go to NYU that don't like debate well, you know?
No, I'm not doubting. I actually believe that you go to NYU. It just makes it sad because you're like constantly surrounded by people that disagree with you and could possibly like challenge your beliefs, but like seemingly you haven't challenged your beliefs at all.
I mean, I've challenged my beliefs a ton, actually. I'm in liberal studies at NYU. It's the most like liberal department at the school.
Oh, I know. I have buddies that go to NYU. Well, is there anything else you wanted to share with me?
Yeah, your other paid buddy, Harry Sisson. No, I guess I'm good.
Do you have any evidence that me and Harry are paid?
No, I don't have evidence, but it's pretty apparent because you guys seem like decently logical people, but you don't like fully get there.
Isn't that your issue though? You just assume things without evidence. Like that's bad.
Okay, I guess we're both assuming things then because you assumed I don't go to NYU, but
No, you told me that you go to NYU, and then I believed you, and I didn't even make the assumption that you didn't prior. I said you more likely than not didn't.
I mean, you literally said you don't go to NYU after I said I did. But that's fine. I don't care if you believe me or not. You literally don't know who I am, and that's fine. Have a good night.
Okay. All right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, for the 3.5 thousand people in here, how are we doing? Baron, is that you? So real. Oh, what time is it? It is 4:16. Crazy. How's the Twitter doing today? Let's see. I tweeted out "fuck Donald Trump" 4 hours ago. It's doing pretty well. I love pissing off Republicans on Twitter. I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. Just saying. Anywho, how am I doing today? I'm doing all right. I had a rough morning. I wasted like $10 worth of coffee beans trying to get my espresso machine to have the right pressure. It was so shitty. It was so shitty. I was so sad. I woke up in like a good mood, but then like I just couldn't get my espresso machine to work right, and I ended up wasting like so many coffee beans. You know what I mean? Alyssa in the chat says, "Wow, what a problem." It's been a while, Alyssa. I hope you're well. What coffee do I drink? Dude, I've been doing like the caramel macchiatos, the mochas, Americanos as of recently. It's great. I love the espresso machine. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. A lot of people in the chat saying first world problems. Yeah, I very much remember myself standing at my espresso machine being like visibly upset because I couldn't figure out how to get it to work and thinking in my head, this is such a fucking privileged problem to have. It's funny that people are saying that in the chat because I very vividly remember that because I was like actually getting upset because it wouldn't work. And then like, it's like, oh, no, this is such a privileged problem. Yo, Hannah, thank you for the $10 on Venmo for the bean juice. Dude, show some love to Hannah. We got the bean juice coming in. Let's see. Dinva is so funny. It's so funny. What espresso machine? I have like a Barista Impress Express Pro. It's pretty sick. Can we get a piano live? Yeah, I just need to set it up. My piano is right there. Look at that piano. It's definitely out of focus and it's definitely a bad shot, but you get the drift. I'll have to set it back up. Dean, am I gonna make flags? Dude, I'm actually really thinking about it. Okay. I'm gonna do a poll. I want you to respond with a sad face. Hey dude, seriously, don't play that piano. Okay, Alyssa. I want you to respond to the sad face of a poll if you would genuinely consider buying a Dean flag. But if you wouldn't genuinely consider it, even if you're a fan, please don't respond with a sad face. Dude, please no, calm down. I just want to see how, like, I want this to be a very scientific poll. Be real. Be real. Be honest. Be honest. I want y'all to be honest. I don't want y'all to lie. If you want to genuinely consider it, then don't respond with a sad face. But wow. Wow, dude. Okay, maybe I need to make some Dean flags, dude. Hell yeah, Dean flags. Let's go, brother. Oh man, what a thing. What a great thing. You know, I just saw the video on my For You page. I thought it was great. Maybe I'll even offer to send one to the person that made that video because they're who gave me the idea. Would I sign them? Yeah, the plan would be to sign each and every single one. Lil Mitchie, thank you for the galaxy. They just probably take a little while to ship because I would have to like get them in. You know what? Why don't I make this my goal for the night? Yo, Christian! I appreciate you for the $5 donation on Venmo. And Anonymous with a $100 donation on PayPal. Holy shit. I appreciate you for the love, Anonymous. My God. Thank you so very much. W's for Anon in the chat. I've watched on Anonymous's behalf. Thank you for the live. I get why he loves watching you. You're great. Thank you so much for the $100 donation. You were seriously so incredibly kind for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Everybody, please show some love in the chat. That is so incredibly kind of you. Thank you. You're phenomenal. What about UK shipping? Yeah, we could do global. It'll just take longer to get to you guys. Like, would you guys be pissed if like shipping was like a week or two because I don't have a team and I would have to manage shipping for everything myself? Like, would you be pissed? No. No. W. Not at all? Great. That's okay. Cool. Because so the only reason why I'm like actually considering doing this is so before I worked, I'm doing this with like the politics and whatnot. I worked in e-commerce and I managed an e-commerce company, brick and mortar production plant for dog treats. So I know all of the back end work for how to like process product and ship it out and handle logistics, handle like financing on it as well. I could actually do that. There'd just be a couple things that I need to do. I'd have to like, so my streaming room is kind of like the only free space in my house. I'd probably like have to set it up as like a little bit of like a shipping station. He didn't ever do this. He doesn't even know what logistics mean. Okay, D1 hater. So, okay, first of all, we got to find someone that produces flags. We're actually going to do this on live. Okay, flag producer. Let's see here. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Wow, a lot of them even come with like a little poll. There's no way. Okay, we're looking into it. Custom flags. Let's see if I could do this. Obviously, because I'm not going to like make the flag myself. Let's be real. Okay, I don't like this website. Okay, printful.com. Maybe I'll have to do some more work on my end. Because I bet like so many of you guys would end up buying one. That I could honestly just buy them in bulk. But I'd just really want to make sure that we would be able to get a good price for them and good quality. Because I'm looking at them so far, like right now, like dude, like $20 per flag just to make it is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I don't want these to be like $50. Here, chat. What's like a fair price that you'd pay for a flag? I gotta know so I could try to find like a cheap producer that also has quality stuff. What's like a fair price that you'd pay? 20 to 30? Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, $10. Dude, honestly, like a piece of fabric like that should realistically only cost about $10. But because I don't like have a manufacturing plant to literally make and print on material myself, they'll be more expensive than that. 20 to 30. 20 to 30. That's what I gotta find. That's what I gotta find. 20 to 30. Based. We're looking for it. I can't believe that we're actually doing this. Make them pink. I'll probably have like 2 different options. A shirt that just says good boy, let's be real, no one would wear that out of the house. So just to put it out there, that's why I actually haven't released merch, is because I'd only release merch if I feel confident that people would wear it out of the house. You would wear that? Really? Cam, thank you for the $10 on Venmo for the flag fund. Well, no, don't do a flag fund. I'd be selling it as merch. That would be the flag fund. Why would y'all wear a shirt that says good boy? I mean, hey, content market fit. I mean, okay. It's funny because yeah. Okay, Ashley would not. Okay. Well, okay, Miss Ashley is a party pooper. Cam with another $10 saying not flag fun? No, because you guys will be playing you'll be playing for the flags. You'll be paying for the flags. So that'll be the flag fun. But I appreciate you for the $10 donation. You'd wear it to school? Okay, maybe I need to do merch. I really do. I used to do it all the time. Let's see. All of these websites for like POD flags are so archaic. Like this is not easy. I don't know. Okay. All right. I'm looking into it. I'm finding some shit. Natalie, thank you for the $10 of Venmo for a good boy. Crazy. Dude, Dean merch. Should have released merch months ago. I don't know what's holding me off. I just want to make sure it looks cool. Like, what are some good ideas for merch? Good boy. Flag. Beanie. Mugs. Well, like, not like the actual. Okay, listen. Not like the actual types of products, but we're more so talking about like what would go on the shirt, what would go on the beanie, what would go on the hoodie. Quite frankly is a good one. But I wish I could just do something that is like okay, here's my thought process. If it wouldn't be able to sell at PacSun, I wouldn't want to sell it either. Cam, thank you for the $5 on Venmo, if that makes sense. I want it to be something that people would wear and be like, damn, I can make a really cool outfit out of this. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's very not typical for like creators that do merch, but like I'd want it to be cool. You know what I mean? Get an artist? Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's enough of you guys to know that my merch would sell. So I'd be willing to invest pretty heavily into a really good artist. Here, 1 second. Jordan, thank you for the $10 on PayPal saying phenomenal merch. Thank you. I appreciate that. All I do is win. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad idea at all. I kind of like that. Being bunked. So many good ideas. Just my face. Yeah, a muted mic symbol. Fire. Fan art. A picture of me without a shirt on? Dude. Stop. You crazy motherfucker. Paige, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, I'm like, okay, so I'm on one of these like POD websites. Why is there not flags? That's pretty crazy. Hannah with the $5 on PayPal saying, have a merch creating contest? Should we do it? Dean Team Dream Team? That's a good one. Okay. I think I'm going to announce the merch creating contest right now on my Discord. Let's do it. Important merch contest. Create channel. All right. Everybody give us a second. We're actually doing this. So it's going to be my Discord. If you're not in my Discord, you should join it. Join code is Dean. We might be getting Dean merch. Yeah, actually, this is a really good way to do it. Private channel. Who can access this channel? Okay. Add roles or members. Okay, I don't know how to do this. This is a problem. I'm so bad at Discord. It's unreal. But I'll figure it out for you guys because it sounds like a fun time. Okay, we're going to copy general and duplicate it. Merch contest. Create channel. Drag it up. Boom. And everyone should be able to get in here. Awesome. Damn, someone already found the merch channel. You guys are quick as shit. Okay, and now I need to put a slow mode on it. How the hell do I do that? How the hell do I put a slow mode on a chat? I don't know, so I guess we won't have one. Wait, slow mode on for 1 minute. Perfect. We're figuring it out, guys. Okay, guys, stop spamming the channel. Please, I only want people to put pictures in there. Stop spamming the channel, you motherfuckers. I love you. Stop spamming that shit, dude. Oh no, we might need to do a longer. Sorry, Dean, we love you. I love you guys too. Someone says, sorry, kitten. You're crazy. All right. Now I'm writing the announcement. Hey, guys. I am starting a contest for a handful of lucky artists. I want to release merch with a few designs made by you guys. I will be picking the top 1 to 5 best designs submitted in hashtag merch contest in the next week or so. Now, what should we give to the winner of the contest? I'm thinking credit, shout out, and a money reward. Free merch? Okay, that's a given. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I want to do more than just free merch, though. There has to be money. The winner will get free signed merch. Free signed merch. That's a good one. $100 and a shout out. Is that a good? Is that a good one? Signed merch, $100 and a shout out. Boom. All right. Hey guys, I'm starting a contest for a handful of lucky artists. I want to release merch with a few designs made by you guys. I will be picking the top 1 to 5 best designs submitted in merch contests in the next week or so. Then we'll get free signed merch. $100 and a shout out. Cool. All right. May the odds be in your favor. And I also got to go into the merch channel. Give me a second. Only use this channel to submit designs. Everyone who chats in here outside of submission of designs will be punished. Oh, but you can't send photos in there? Okay, gotta fix that. All right. All right, we're figuring this out together. You should all join the Discord. It's a really fun time in there. Okay, so everybody. Okay, everyone that's verified Can embed links, attach files. There we go. That should do it. Boom. All right, you guys, follow the rules. Why aren't you following the rules? This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. Oh no, why are you doing this? Follow the rules. You guys are not following the rules. Okay, mods, make a longer slow mode real. Okay, the slow mode is going to be like 10 minutes. Guys, this is, oh my god. Okay. Why does no one follow the rules? No one will win because I won't be able to see any of the designs. If you guys don't follow the rules and just spam the chat, I won't be able to see any of the designs, and now I'm pissed. Can you send more than one idea? You could send infinite ideas. But I want to see like actual artists taking the shit seriously. Not people just spamming the channel to spam it. Oh my god, you guys are still spamming it. Yo, so okay, wait guys. We're already getting submissions in. We're already getting submissions in. So someone just submitted a shirt that says Fiend for Dean. Yo, that is crazy work. Okay, you guys are already doing it. I should have thought this through more. I should have thought this through more, chat. Okay, is there a way to make this channel photo only? Is that possible? Do attachments only? How do I do that? Okay, verified. They can't send messages, but they can attach files. Okay, try to attach a file. See if that works. Can you guys tell me if you could attach a file and send it in there? Or can you just like not send anything? You can't do anything? It works? Someone just try to send a picture in there real quick. No? Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to leave it as is. Please don't abuse the channel. I mean, honestly, even if it gets abused, I could always just like isolate 4 images like in the search bar. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, if people spam it, who cares? I'll just like look at the images submitted in the search bar. Let's see what we have so far. Okay, so we have a hat that says good boy, a shirt that says good boy, a shirt that says Fiend for Dean. That's pretty crazy. Dude, people are already on it. Wow, you guys are doing good. I love you guys, quite frankly. Do you like 2 hours per chat? Yeah, we could bump it up from 10 minutes. Let's see what we got. Because like, you know, like artists, like they're probably just gonna send all their designs at once and won't be like pumping out designs like once more than like every like couple hours. Make a role that has attachments only role, and then people will have to get that role and attach the file. God, this is too complicated for me. Maybe I need to run this by some of my mods. Someone just sent bro, what the fuck is this? Someone just sent a picture of a monster from Monsters Inc., but like hyper realistic HD that says Bad Kitten. I'm not putting that on a damn shirt. I'm not putting that on a shirt. Let's see what your name is. Lily. I'm not putting that on my shirt, okay? Okay, Lily? My timbers are withered? You guys are not taking this shit seriously. Is this a joke to you? DILF? Dean, I love freedom? This is a fucking joke. This is a joke to you. This is a joke to you. What is this shit? That feeling when Dean is live? A blue picture of the Grinch? I'm gonna fucking ban you. I'm actually gonna ban you. I'm actually gonna ban this person. I feel so bad for what's about to happen to this person. I'm legitimately going to ban them. Ban at, what's their name? What the fuck is their name? What the fuck? I'm not gonna actually ban them. I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, someone just placed a picture of my naked body on a fucking t-shirt. That is not what we're gonna be doing here. That is not something that we will be selling. Thank you. Thank you. It's like it's a picture of me with my shirt off. It's sorry, a little bit overstated. I am dramatic. Sorry. I'm dramatic. I'm dramatic. I'm dramatic. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to remember that PR is important, and I'm not just sitting on FaceTime with a friend. Oh no. Quite frankly, ew. I kind of fuck with that. Okay. All right, you guys are cooking up ideas. I'm excited to see like what like the 1% of like artists who are actually like good at their shit end up doing. I'm really excited. But all right, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, someone says I'm sorry, but this is scummy. You want your fans to design merch, but all you got for them is $100 payment? How is that? What? The average merch designer will charge you like $20. I'm like, huh? I'm giving them like free merch and $100. It's like a $150 to $200 value. It's crazy. Then of course, like most merch designers, when you buy their design, you're also like buying the rights to it. And you don't have to like credit them or like tell anybody who the designer is. It's weird. FBI, open up! Fuck is good, Parker. Uh-oh, who's inside? Is it Phil? Is it Phil Young? I bet the FBI's at his door today too. Don't worry about it. Oh, he just left. No. No, I thought he was going to hang out up here. All right. All right, is there anything new? You guys are not taking this seriously. Someone somehow got a screenshot of me yawning and put it on a shirt. Dude, you guys are funny. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the night, go get some food and go to the gym. I love you all. See you guys tomorrow. Go watch Parker's live when he goes on. Peace and love. Take care.